the stream up, I'll post it up in a few places just to try and get a few people in.
Okay. Yeah, I hit start streaming just now. I won't be able to see anyone chatting either, which is going to be annoying.
I might be able to do that. How do you get into this stream? Is it just on your channel?
Yeah, if you just go to youtube.com/GameBound/live, I think it is.
Live.
Tell them to.
Live.
Yeah, mic levels are even.
Good.
Oh my god. We're live.
We're alive. It's alive.
It's alive.
I'm
gonna watch it because it's so weird.
Whoa, you guys got a new frog?
When you hear yourself like 10 seconds later.
Oh yeah, you're gonna probably want to mute the live stream or you'll be confused.
What's that?
Not you.
Right, I've just done that, right? I can see the chat though, so I'll keep an eye on the chat.
Okay, cool.
Or you guys want to do that, or?
No, I don't have another monitor, and if I try to click out of anything, your game will minimize on me automatically, so you'll squash me.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, you'll everything will just explode, and you'll have to go to another house.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Do you have another neighbor you can go to just in case?
Yeah, we were joking around about how we're gonna get to gyms and get everything set up, and then get a message saying we got power back at my place. Drive back over there, then then the power will go out again, and we'll drive back to Jim's place, and then get another message, and just spend all night driving back and forth.
Well, someone's got to be dedicated.
6 watching now.
6 watching.
Just jump from 1 to 6.
Awesome.
God.
Eat the eat the fly.
Probably just all of us.
Actually, Lancelot says run over the damn frog.
Ninja kick the damn rabbit.
We're not big
Right,
enough
give me
yet.
some hashtags, guys. Come on, hashtags.
YouTube and in frog form.
We need some hashtags for this.
Oh, the keywords. Yeah, I put the keywords in the channel. I put all kinds of crazy stuff. I did, Frogr, Frogr.io, that frog game, Frogger.
That frog game. Who uses that?
I don't know.
No one uses that.
I was just thinking of anything I could think of. Frog eats fly.
No, oh, come on, no one's using that. Frog eats fly. Right, you know what? Let's just try it and see. If we get anyone, if anyone joins us because of that, then I'll.
Well, yeah, I was just putting in keywords into the stream channel, so anything I could think of. Flies, no flies.
Oh, nice. We got someone chatting. Yo. We got someone chatting already. That's cool. That's
Sweet.
cool.
Yeah, I did a short live stream yesterday. Well, I said short, but a couple hours of Skyrim, and I kept talking about how we're going to be live streaming today. So.
Oh, nice.
This guy in the chat, I believe, is the
Yeah,
record holder in
Skyrim.
this game. That's what he told me on Twitter. With 1 million points. 1 million.
Yeah, Speedy. He is something else. He is like a machine. I think he's gonna be on here. So.
Sweet.
If he's not on already. Oh my God.
What's up,
There's someone in the chat called Ancient Artificial Intelligence.
Oh yeah, he's a big fan of ours. He's awesome. He's our bud.
Ow. Not anymore.
Someone's
Sorry,
got the siren going. Oh!
By
Woo!
the Ancient Artificial
Is that a
Intelligence.
heart-shaped spot?
Someone tried to jump on me, I think, and I kind of accidentally, countered. That was weird. I've never had that happen before.
Yeah, you probably headbutted him.
That's gonna.
I've seen
yeah, I went to try to just jump away from him, and I think I accidentally destroyed his existence.
There you are.
I've seen giant frogs.
Run!
get
There is
killed by a frog before.
Run!
There is one tiny little bug in the game right now, which is because I was working so hard for you guys today that I made a bug. So I'll fix that tomorrow.
Okay.
So yeah, just ignore the bugs. We're indie developers, so we get away with it.
Oh yeah.
You know.
You get a pass.
Just put the word indie on it. Alright. Where else can I share this stuff? Facebook's pretty good for this as well, really, so I'll do that.
Yeah.
Put it in a couple of groups.
I don't really use Google Plus, but I should use Google Plus more.
I don't get it, like...
Frickin' Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. For me, it's pretty much. And Twitter,
Jim, you should share this on a few things. Since you're on your phone. Yeah. I'm gonna get Jim to use his phone to share on a few of our channels and stuff too.
Oh yeah. Come on, guys.
We had the first delayed comment from Jim though, so that was funny. Like, we're already moving on to Google Plus, and he's like, "Yeah, Facebook."
Ignore the streamers too. That's a bit harsh. How many people are watching?
How many people are watching? I don't know.
7.
7 people.
Oh, I just went out of 5. Right, so we're not meant to ask that question.
Yeah, it's jinx.
Caused us to lose. We don't care how many people are watching.
Yeah, it's perfectly okay to have nobody watching. The last thing we want is for anyone to be watching this.
Yeah. We're all nervous and shit.
Oh, it's going back up.
We are live. Tweet it out.
Check it out as I eat some flies and try to grow into a big and strong frog, so I can then go try to not get squashed by other bigger and stronger frogs. Oh, that was a long jump.
I'm just gonna share some more stuff and then we'll do some cool stuff.
Sweet.
There is a massive frog we can take down.
Yeah, on the left, I saw that. There was a much bigger one earlier, though. I don't know where he's gone.
So the red frogs are the red dots are the frogs that are bigger than me, and the green ones are the frogs that I can destroy their existence. Is that my understanding? On the map.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So avoid red and have fun with green.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the goal of life in general.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I feel like this is kind of like an MMO in a bottle. Like, let me grind real quick and eat a bunch of flies. And then I'm gonna go PvP some assholes.
Yeah. It's like the whole concept, like, condensed into, like, the tiniest...
Yeah, the quickest format ever. Yeah. Quickest format ever.
Yeah. I'm happy with that. I'd take that as a compliment. Alright, I'm just gonna spam a whole load of Facebook groups. Sorry if anyone here is is that
Deco says to tell our grandmothers about this stream.
Oh, is that the 20-second? Oh, that was the first.
Oh yeah.
That was hilarious.
Oh, type QQ on there causing trouble too.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Let's have more of that. Alright, let's do this. So...
Where's your siren, bro?
I've been clicking things, trying to. Pretty much only use the mouse to play this. So if it's a keyboard trick, then I'm never gonna figure it out. They're gonna be like, all you have to do is touch any button on the keyboard, and I'll be like, fuck. beyond me.
Still not figuring it out.
I was gonna turn it on right next to you to taunt you.
Ah, I stole your fly. Run! I forget how far you can actually jump with these things sometimes. I'm always like doing tiny little baby jumps.
Sometimes better to do that though, because it's less likely that someone will jump in front of you then.
Yeah. I can abort and change directions.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright, let's see how this goes.
These guys are making a super gluttonous frog. He gets big and fat.
Well, I was just thinking of like, man, we've been letting people know that we were going to be on live streaming this. I wonder if there's some people out there like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on an hour before them and make the biggest frog, and as soon as they're on live streaming, I'm going to eat their soul.
Yeah,
Shag
I didn't really
frog.
think that far ahead, but the server we're on right now has only just gone live, so that wouldn't have even been possible.
Okay.
I wish I did that though. 'Cause
Yeah, that would have been funny. Someone just like every time I log in, they're like, and squashed. Oh, there's GameBound again, and squashed. I'd be like, well,
Yeah, just spawn camp.
we have some serious PvP going on. Just like talking in the live chat too, like, gotcha again, gotcha again, suck it.
Splat.
How's my foot taste?
Woody.
Do you like frog legs? I do.
I promise we're gonna. Right, how many have we got now? 6.
Woo!
Come on. I'm
Are
like
you
posting.
a bad
I'm
enough
like
frog
spamming
to
everywhere
rescue
right
the
now.
President? Answer me that.
Why doesn't anyone want to watch the stream? Come on. Everyone, tell everyone. Show some love.
Like, I'm gonna spam everywhere, and then part of the message is gonna be, and don't forget to tell your friends. What is that? Well, that's glorious. Yep, I'll take that fly, and 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 that fly.
That's my guts.
Mm-mm.
He just gets
It's
it.
like someone just detonated their frog. They're like, here, GameBound, have some food.
How does it feel to be eating the flies that were once inside of another frog?
It's like ABC gum, already been chewed.
Oh, it's River Wraith. I hate that guy.
Really irresistible. Truly.
It's extra savory.
Mm-mm.
Aww. Sometimes I'm sad that I can't eat the fly that spawned underneath me.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
We
'cause,
had
I
a
mean,
lot of yeah, we had a lot of debate over that. A lot of people were annoyed by that, and that's why we had to put that thing in the tutorial image. I don't know if you've ever seen the tutorial image, but
Oh, yeah, I saw it, yep.
yeah, don't jump on the flies. We had to kind of make it clear, as clear as possible.
It's one of those things where you're like, I don't feel like I should have to say it, but I do.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
frogs don't
exactly.
eat through their stomach, they eat through their mouth.
Yeah. You know, because this is obviously like a simulation game.
Yeah,
so...
I mean, it's hyper realistic.
Yeah.
Particularly Frisk.
Exactly. Well, loads of people are liking the post on Facebook, but no one's coming to watch us.
Yeah, my favorite thing is when we post something on Facebook and everyone's liking the picture. Like, I don't like the picture, click the link.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoy our thumbnail, but that's not the point.
Bunch of bots.
Because people just like and scrolling down, moving on.
Where if I can get Google Hangouts on here?
There's no reason you shouldn't be able to.
Let me try.
I think there's that, yeah, you should be able to just go into, your Google Apps, which should probably already be on your phone, Jim, and pull it up. No, eat the fly. Eat the fly!
We've still not figured out the siren yet, no?
I've been, clicking buttons on my mouse, but is it a keyboard thing or a mouse thing? Give me a hint.
It's a mouse thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a mouse thing, yep.
Kill Phantom.
Oh, actually, okay, I got it, yeah.
What happens if you touch yourself?
You got it?
Yeah, I right-clicked on the sirens themselves.
Now make it do the Ghostbusters siren.
Oh.
We should have done that.
Yeah, we should have done that. God damn it.
There might be some copyright.
Oh yeah, true.
Woo! And something strange in the neighborhood.
Who you gonna call?
Who are you gonna call? Froggar!
Froggar Rio! Fragario.
I think we get away with that.
Yeah, Jim doesn't like to call it Frog-IO. He likes to call it Fragario.
I call it Fragario.
Yeah, we call it Fragario.
Okay, right on. I thought I guess I'm the weird one.
It's me.
I'm the asshole. I'm like, no, Jim, it's Frogar.io. He's like, it's Fragario. It's me, a Fragario.
Well, what do you call Agar? Do you call it Agar.io? Because that's Agario, surely. No?
No. I have no idea. Ah! My multiplier. It's gone!
You've killed it.
I was in the 50s the last time I paid attention. Now I'm not in the 50s.
Oh, I just got banned from a Facebook group.
Stop spamming!
I won't be spamming there anymore then.
Whoa, you see that tongue? Holy crap.
You could just
Jake,
never
cool
have
out,
my
man.
juicy spam. Android games.
I think there's some, must be a homicide over in this part of the grassy area. Got a couple of cops hanging out.
We should leave little
There's been a hostile.
when we get squished.
Oh, you should make it like a special thing, like maybe when you hit a certain multiplier on top of also having your sirens going, that you leave like a little chalk outline where you eat the frog.
Yeah, that's a cool idea. Yeah, we could do that.
Like, oh yeah, if you have your siren going and eat frogs when you're at like 100 times multiplier or something crazy, you know, have to make them work for it. You start leaving chalk outlines.
Yeah, we could totally do that.
What's
Yeah,
up,
that's
brothers?
I just killed a frog that killed another frog. That made me happy.
Video.
You jumped into the hangout with your phone, Jimbo?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Video.
Here. Why would you use video just to show them
I didn't know how
the
to
darkness? It's the darkness. Give them a tour of your tiny room.
Oh yeah, my room's pretty awesome. None of this is mine.
So Grim Reaper says, should have called it Pepio.
Pepepio.
I think he's right. We should have called it that.
Oops.
Maybe we should change the name.
Well, we'll just flush all that marketing down the crapper, and we'll just start over with a new title.
Let's
Not again.
just... Should we come back tomorrow?
Yeah. Can I redraw? I didn't get any mana.
Alright, now
Is it
we're
worth
using a tablet to read this.
Is it worth sharing
chat.
this?
This
Plus.
is too technical, man. Too much setup.
You got a Galaxy tablet, huh, Jim?
Yeah.
I forgot you told me you got a tablet. Isn't that special?
Isn't it though? Isn't it
I need
though?
probably should get a new tablet just to have one. I have a Kindle Fire first generation. I'm pretty baller with tablets.
No.
I'm coming to get ya.
Everybody.
I'm starting to be a real boy. I'm not sure if I'm bigger than this guy or not, but I'm gonna tangle with him. Let's find out. Get over here, Gigless.
Gigless.
Kill him and then giggle.
Oh, someone's put their siren on.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to pull you over. I think you've been speeding. Yeah!
Step out of the vehicle and explode, sir.
Yeah, cut out. License and registration, please. The fine is going to be 20 flies.
I'm putting down Facebook and Twitter, and
I
I'm
swear
gonna
off.
join you guys. I'm gonna spend some time, some quality time with you guys.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
So you
Do
guys
this.
have other games, right, too?
This is the first one we made. Believe it or not, like we're not game developers at all. We're just two random people that just
made a
copied
game.
and pasted loads of stuff together. And no, we didn't do that. No, we put a lot of work into this, but we've got another one lined up.
I was not stronger than Gigless. Congratulations, I have earned 15 coins.
I have a confession to make that Giggles is actually it's my other half.
I felt like there was some shady business going on with that shady frog.
Yeah. That's what you get for trying to mess with my missus.
Oh. That other half. Oh, doomed from the start.
Yeah. So we got another game.
I swear I wasn't chasing her around.
Well, I saw that. I mean, I am watching the live stream. I'm not just.
You chasing my wife? No, sir.
Oh, see, that looks fucking awesome when you're massive like that. And that's what she said.
That is what she said.
I think,
I like being massive.
I think the front light's slightly squint.
Holy shit. I mean, you can kill the giant frog though.
I don't like that everything on my screen is red. It makes me very, very nervous. I mean, on the surface, same. I look calm and ready.
So,
run away!
I figured it'd be kind of cool if we try and emulate each other's accents.
Oh dear. Oh! Come to get me!
So yeah, give it a shot, guys. Let's hear your best Scottish accent.
Our best Scottish accent.
What's our best Scottish accent?
Sort of Jamaican.
That's not that bad. Type QQ. Is this on mobile?
My name is Meat Rob.
You didn't say random voices, Jim.
That's my accent.
Here's my Scottish accent. Hi, Meat Rob. Not Scottish meatballs, you asshole.
Who painted this grass texture?
It was Jake.
Oh, I did. Sweet.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, I mean,
Many hours painting lazy grass.
yeah. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
I just headphones. I'm sorry. I was like, maybe not have that right next to the microphone, but that's cool. It can be there, Jim. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch your tablet.
So, yeah, what do you think of the grass? Do you think it's like a work of art, or?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd say that.
I was waiting for Jim that does like animation and art stuff to comment.
All of the artwork is very much been made up as I go along.
Sweet.
Yeah.
But it's working okay.
It works, man.
Hopefully no one's watching. Hopefully no one's
Oh.
watching this that we stole the textures from.
Google
Yeah, that'll be
image.
okay.
And if they are, we apologize. I mean, we didn't steal these. They just happen to look extremely similar. Remember,
Sorry,
there's
like,
no such thing as originality anymore, so,
Just
There's
put
a lot
a
of
thing
It
in the
would take me a long time to find a police frog that I could steal.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
God.
bet.
You could
There's a
have come
lot
up
of
with
Google.
yeah, you could have come up with an easier idea to do. This was a fucking nightmare.
I keep getting police
Excuse my
dog.
French. So many things that we could do now that we can. Yeah, so I don't think you figured it out quite right, but basically, if you tap your frog, that's how you activate the siren.
Okay, I thought it was even more sensitive than that I had to actually click the siren itself.
No.
Okay.
No.
How do you
This is a
shoot?
game all about simplicity. Oh, someone's asking us how we are in the chat. I'm very well, thank you, Miss kiss of death. The kiss of death dreamer. That's who I am.
Yeah, I think you took that more polite than that name implies. you heard, oh, how are you guys doing? And they were like, are you well? Will you be dying soon? I crave souls.
I could be better.
So my answer to you is, I'm alright. I'm okay.
I'd be better if I didn't randomly lose power moments before going live.
That's what happens when you don't pay your bills.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was so frustrated in the moment I said something that I probably shouldn't repeat. Because I assumed that someone hit a telephone pole, so I was like, someone better be fucking dead.
They're interrupting Fragario.
I'm doing very important business here.
Oh, the kiss of death dreamer is Ginger. Oh no.
What's up, Turbulent Gaming?
Should we ban him?
They love this game.
Turbulent displacement. Turbulent displacement.
You can't ban somebody for being a ginger.
We can report him. I can report him. Let's see if there's the option.
We can report him like he lost League of Legends.
Oh, it didn't give me an option. It literally just went straight to reporting him. Oh, I'm really sorry.
Wow. Guess someone's getting a free copy of the game.
I'm so sorry. Maybe if you make your name something more cheerful, that won't happen again.
I'm never coming. Unsubscribe from GameBound. I'm never coming back.
I'm
Breath
just
of
totally
Life
ruining all your subscribers are just gonna unsubscribe.
Huh. My
I'm
frog
really
is
sorry.
jumping backwards.
I have a...
Oh, there we go. My frog was jumping
Yeah, there's,
backwards for a minute. Is that the bug that you mentioned?
No, that's another thing. I think the server.
No,
we've
the
just
bug.
moved the game onto another server provider, and doesn't seem to perform as well. So I need to maybe put some more juice in it.
Gotcha.
Like.
No, that's another bug. Thank you for mentioning it, asshole.
Yes. Yep. Well, we're indie developers, so you know.
Yeah, you get a free pass.
Bugs. Yeah.
You're allowed to accidentally report people.
Yeah. It's a free game. Come on, guys.
Yep.
It's free.
That's why it was funny when I was like,
Jesus.
look, sounds like someone's getting a free copy of the game.
It's free. We're not gonna get into any dungeons and fight any dragons. The fuck?
Where's my flaming sword?
We were talking about putting dragons in the game actually today.
That would be funny.
A
swoop down.
dragon frog, obviously. Yeah.
I was thinking like, if you could somehow like set it up so, oh, you're like the biggest frog in the game, and you think you're tough shit, and you go to eat a fly, and all of a sudden the fly turns into a dragon. Like, now you have an opponent.
Oh, Kiss of Death's waiting for their free copy.
Yep. Okay. Go to froggario.io. I mean froggar.io, and play your free copy today. Yep.
Froggar.ru. Definitely don't go to that website. That's not a good idea.
Okay.
They meant to us for free coins.
Oh yeah.
Hungry
1
Slider's
million
coming to get me. Run! Take evasive action.
There's quite a few people online.
In the world, or
There's a lot of people in the Matrix.
There's a lot of people using the internet right now.
yeah, jeez, man.
Oh, Hungry Slider.
Netflix alone.
So what other stuff are you guys playing at the moment, apart from Skyrim?
We just finished up Broforce,
Broforce.
so we're gonna go and try to finish up Shovel Knight to finish that series up, and
Nice.
then I think we're gonna play
Last of Us.
yeah, The Last of Us. Yeah, that's the next series we're gonna start,
Ah, nice.
Ah, cool.
and we're going
Yeah,
back and
that's a really
playing.
cool game.
Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, we also started playing some old Zelda Ocarina of Time. That's going to be a Patreon exclusive series.
Oh wow.
Trying to get some
Yeah, I
exclusive
love a bit of
content on there.
Should do some GoldenEye.
We
Love
did
that
one
game.
episode of GoldenEye. You can watch me epically fail at that game after not having played it in like 20 years. But we are going to probably go back and play that some more. I mean, once upon a time, I could run through that game in no time. But going back to the Nintendo 64, that controller is just so awkward compared to the systems nowadays.
I know, it's so terrible.
Yeah, it's like one analog stick.
Well. Yeah, it doesn't help as well that the only controller that I ever had didn't have that stick in the middle, so in order to actually use it, I screwed a screw into it instead.
Oh wow!
And that totally like destroyed my thumb pretty much. For
Yeah, I
trying to.
That actually
nice.
That's what you had to work for your gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blood, sweat, and tears. Which did you see the little the thing that I reposted on our Facebook page? This dude playing Guitar Hero, and he like cuts himself and is bleeding while he's trying to get his keep his multiplier up.
No, I need to watch that.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Okay. He's playing like the quote unquote the Uber song, and he 100%'s the thing. It's ridiculous, but like at the very end he thinks he screws it up because he like smashes his like I don't know if it's just because like he rubbed the skin off of his hand or if he smashed his knuckles into something, but his hand gets like just covered in blood and he starts like no, and I thought he was crying because he hurt his hand, but he's crying because he thought he failed the 100%. So all of a sudden he realized like the song ends and he sees that he got 100% and he's like bleeding and just going, "Yes, we did it!"
My hand hurts.
He's like, "Oh, my hand really hurts. I need to get a Band-Aid."
No, he strums with his knuckles when he does that part. It's like...
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. It's like 3 or 4 minutes long, but it's worth every second.
Kiss of Death wants to get into our server. I don't know if they can they?
I don't think you can request a server. Is there only one server going right now?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Yeah, so
what? Who said that?
Kiss of Death?
What's y'all server? I'm coming. Yeah, we're all on the same server.
Yeah, come on in. The water's fine.
I can't chat anymore. Have I banned myself or something? I think I've banned myself.
You're falsely reported, so you got banned instead.
Yeah, I can chat again. Yeah, just come in. It's I can't even play the game on the PC. Yeah, sorry. We are working on a browser version. Sorry. Kiss of Death, Dreamer. Just can't say that name in a nice way, can you?
Kiss of Death, Dreamer.
Yeah. What are you? Do you have a mobile phone? Like you know.
Do you have anything that most people have nowadays? What are you watching the stream on?
It doesn't work on PC.
What was I gonna say? Do y'all have Steam? Nah, we're thinking about doing that. At the moment, the game is funded by ads, so like it's really tricky to get it on Steam because that's not really something that Steam like or the people that play Steam games. They don't want ads in their games. So
could you make it so it would no longer be a free game? Like make it like one of the 59-cent games or something like that instead? Would that compensate the funding that you would miss out on from ads? I don't know.
Yeah, that's the plan eventually. But we have to kind of tweak the game a little bit to ditch a lot of the mobile stuff. Like right now, you know, like you're playing the sort of test PC version that we use.
Okay.
You'll notice like the UI and stuff doesn't feel right for like a big screen.
Okay, yeah.
And that sort of stuff. So we do eventually want to get it onto Steam, but there's also quite a lot of hoops to jump through for that as well, because you have to go through the sort of community approval process.
Yeah.
So it's not a simple case of just uploading it and that. So we kind of put that on the shelf. But
some of the games I see on there, you'd think it was a simple process. I've seen some pretty junk games on Steam.
I know there's some fucking shite on Steam.
Shite.
Shite. There's a little bit of French there for you.
In case you didn't know.
They want to know if you have a Steam account, apparently.
Yeah, I just realised that he doesn't care if it's on Steam. He doesn't want the game.
Yeah.
He just wants to know my Steam.
Fuck your game. I just want to hang out with you.
I just want your username and password.
You sound like cool people. Actually, no, you don't sound like cool people. I want to find you in a PvP game so I can come eat your soul. Well, I can tell you that I, Jared of GameBound, my Steam account is Possessed, P-O-Z-E-S-T, spelled phonetically 666, which seems to, you know, correlate very well with Kiss of Death.
No one's gonna be able to type that.
No one's gonna type it. Mine's Epic SaveRoom. All one word.
You should just type them in there, Jim.
Humor. I just want friends. Frank face.
I want friends too.
Said,
I'll be your friend.
Really want... Come and play our game. Oh wait, you can't. Sorry. Let's try some cool stuff.
I'll be your Huckleberry. There's still so much red on my screen. Why am I not bigger? I'm gonna kill you for eating my frog. I jumped over him. That's not cool. I want to land on your face. Get back here. Stop evading me. Thank you. I was starting to feel quite inferior there for a second.
What was yours again, Phone?
P-O-Z as in zebra, E-S-T as in Tom, 666.
You play on your mobile phone?
Do you have an Android phone? The Kiss of Death Dreamer. Oh, we've got someone. Possessed 666.
Yeah, that's my Steam account. Jim typed it in so people could see it typed out.
We were just complimenting Frogario skills.
See, if you guys were super big fans of ours, you might have seen my account name on some of the games that we played.
Yeah, I did. That's why I recognized it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Your scores.
Nah, I do watch some of your videos, but I'm just so fucking busy these days.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm just watching Miranda Sings most of the time, to be honest.
Miranda Sings.
Oh yeah. Joke with me, make me feel bad. No, honestly, we're not joking. If you have an Android phone, it's available for Android right now. I'll give you a link if you want it.
Wow!
Clumsy Cruncher!
It's soon going to be on iOS, and we're also working on a web browser version as well, which should hopefully be ready in the next sort of couple of weeks, possibly.
Maybe.
Take evasive action. Yeah. Run for your life.
See, when we were making this game, it feels like so long ago now. But when we were first making the game, we filled the server with like test frogs.
Yep.
And I didn't want to call them like, you know, test 1, 2, 3, test 2, 3, 4, and all that. So I was like looking for like some sort of API or something I could use to generate usernames, and I found this one where you had a slider that allowed you to specify how vulgar you wanted them to be.
Nice.
So obviously, I whacked that thing right up, and I really miss those names. Like
I think we encountered some of those when we played the game the first time, because there was one that the name looked like Jacksepticeye-ish, so Jim kept referring to it as the Jackseptifrog.
Oh yeah.
We're like, Jacksepticeye's playing this game right now. Kill him!
Get away from me,
Jack! Like...
That's what you should have done. You should have like named a bunch of the AI frogs like after like really famous like Let's Players like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. And they'd be like, so then anytime someone jumps on, like, holy shit, I'm playing with these huge names. If this game's good enough for these guys, it's good enough for me.
Why didn't you do that?
But see, the funny thing is that there is a player on the server called Jacksepticeye, and
It's probably him.
I saw it. Yeah, well, that's what I thought. I saw it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Because
No
everyone,
way.
knows who that is.
Yeah. You're like, oh my god, please,
And,
please play this game on your channel. Please play this game on your channel. Please play this game on your channel.
Everybody, today I'm playing
Basically,
Frog
that's
Mario.
what-
Yeah. Please make us an overnight success. Please make us an overnight success.
So that's what I basically was doing, and I got to the point where, like, you know how when you start the game up, there's like, it comes up with like a reward screen and like news and sometimes stuff like that. Well, I started putting that so that there was like a reward thing that came up just on his game that said, "Please play our game and you'll get free coins." And then after that, I realized that
It's
the
just-
account was in the United States,
Oh.
so it wasn't him because he's from the UK.
Yeah, just a fan of his that decided to use his name.
Yeah, and
And I was like, I'm gonna
loads of
keep
free
playing this
coins.
game because they keep offering me free coins.
yeah. Haven't seen him since though, so maybe he got weirded out.
He got his free coins and ran.
Maybe I shouldn't have sent those naked photos to his email address.
Should have tried to bribe him with if you keep playing, I'll send you more naked photos. Oh god! Oh, fine, I won't play your game anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah, should have started with the half-naked ones. Yeah.
If you keep playing, I'll stop sending you naked pictures. Okay, okay. I'll keep playing. Just no more naked pictures.
Yeah, so we are actually working on another game. Although I say working on it, it's just been sort of sitting on the shelf for ages because we want this game to do well first, and then if it does well, it can hopefully pay for some other things. But the other game's going to be like a sort of racing game, so it's like kind of a little bit of a different sort of challenge to this because this game's pretty much all about making it as appealing to as many people as possible. You know, and then you've got a racing game, which is
its own market. Yeah.
But I think it'll do well.
Cool.
Wait and see.
Any working titles on it?
The name?
Yeah, the name for the new game.
Yeah, it's called Race Stars.
Cool.
Race Stars. Because you earn stars in the game and you race.
I love
We're
that
really
you-
good at coming up with it.
My favorite thing is you felt that needed to be explained.
I just wanted to point out how terrible it was. I mean, it's like one of those types of games where you don't.
Wait,
really
holy
need to be
crap!
fancy.
Is this called Frogar? Because we play as frogs. Oh my god, I didn't figure it out.
What?
Holy shit!
I'm actually a little bit more proud of the name of this game because it's sort of got a little bit of a reference to Gario at the same time.
Well, yeah, it's also kind of got a. I mean, if you say it wrong, it also sounds like Frogger, like the old school Atari game. You know, so
Yeah, exactly. So you get that nostalgia thing out of it as well.
Yeah.
So it's actually quite a clever little name.
I mean, I put Frogger in the keywords on the live stream right now too, just in case someone's like, "I heard of this frog game, Frogger or something," or someone was just in the mood to watch some old school Frogger. They're gonna get us instead, suckers.
Well, we get like associated a lot to this old singer guy called Frogar. I don't know who he is. I really should watch one or two of his videos. Maybe like we should do a collaboration or something. I don't know, but yeah. So maybe we get loads of people playing this game that actually just wanted to watch a really weird old opera singer guy.
Set up some sort of package where you play some of his music if you hit a certain achievement. You've earned 100,000 points.
just in case you came here and you didn't mean to be here.
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll still get to hear some of his music. First, you just have to hit 100,000 points. Stick around.
Who's the dog?
Oh, that would be classic. I feel like we need to do that.
I just played a game with you.
Hey, dude is on chat.
Who's that?
Hey, doo-doo.
Who is that man?
The master plan. Shaq!
He's one of my best friends. Don't take the piss out of him, please. Do not Mickey my friends.
Do not make him your friend.
First, Jim has to figure out what you just said.
and then 20 seconds later.
Yeah. You're like, take
reply.
the piss out of him? Mickey him? What?
Oh yeah, I guess you wouldn't have heard that one before. Like, I don't even know what sort of phrase. Don't.
Oh, I mean, I knew what you meant.
All right, okay. That's good.
Thank you, modern day television and movies.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I don't want his piss or nothing.
Yeah, it is like one of the.
Jim's like,
strangest
don't
things.
wash his pants. Did he piss his pants? Is that what? You don't want me to wash them? Don't Mickey him? Oh, I'm not supposed to roofie him. That's what Mickey means, right? Don't roofie him. You put a Mickey in my drink.
Kill that motherfucker right there.
Yeah, right.
You're his size?
No, I'm not.
Not man enough to fight people your own size?
I'm a cop. Obviously, I need to have the advantage and a gun. Actually, maybe I'm not allowed to have a gun. I can't remember. Like, are police officers allowed to carry firearms in the UK? I don't remember. Wasn't that like a thing for? I'm a dumb American, so.
Certain ones, maybe. Like SWAT
I
teams.
don't know. Ah, yeah, SWAT teams. Yeah. I think it's like limited to certain types
Kill
of
him.
hierarchy. You know, if you're a basic, bog standard police dude,
Don't mind me just stealing some of your flies here.
it's alright.
What are you gonna do about it?
Just just the bigger frog, just like, hey, these are mine.
I'll just turn my siren on and try and act hard.
Yeah,
Hey,
represent.
it's quite cool.
He's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm a developer, so fuck you.
Yeah, I just typed some like codes and stuff, and it just did all that.
Yeah. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start.
Oh, I just got killed by the missus.
She must also. She has the void the developer cheat.
Nah, she just got me wrapped around her finger. That's what it is. That's not even a lie.
With the tongue of the frog.
Get that multiplier up, bro.
I'm trying to get my Markiplier up.
Get that Markiplier up, man. Five Nights at Freddy's. Psh, top of the morning to you, laddies.
Send a message to Markiplier, be like, hey, we made a game, and instead of calling it a multiplier, we called it a Markiplier. Will you play our game?
Nope.
He'd be like, that's
I
cute.
think Dudu's trying to tell you that that he knew about Frisk before you guys.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, I saw that. I had
We
had
could
nothing
maybe
to
just
say.
Photoshop his face onto one of the frogs.
Knew about Frisk before. Everyone knew about Frisk before me. Jim gave you guys the idea. Is that my understanding? Like,
Yep.
he didn't even tell me about it till after you guys thought it was a cool idea. I'm like,
All right. Yeah, Jim gave us a whole bunch of ideas, but Frisk, I don't know why Frisk stood out to me. I think it was the name, is
Yep.
the name and the combination of the name and the police frog. I think was really cool. So
Get Frisk.
He's like, yeah. So I gave him this idea for a frog, and they're gonna do it. And I'm like, I didn't even know you gave him any ideas. Why am I the last one to hear about this?
I can't remember what the other ideas were. They were probably all
I'm
terrible.
sure
Frog
Jim
lick,
will tell
man.
you in 20 seconds.
Froglick, the psychedelic frog.
Oh yeah, frog lick.
And I was like Frappo,
Yeah.
like the coffee frog, Frappuccino.
Oh yeah, Frappo. That's a good
Frappo?
one.
I feel like there should be like a clown frog.
Fappo, the masturbation frog. You know.
There's
We would have
the
to call
frap frog, and there's also the fap frog. one's a coffee, and one's an internet slang. Not to be confused with each other. Don't mind me, I'm fapping over here. Did you say frapping? Yes, that's what I said. Woo, that was close. That one puckered up my frog butt.
The lights look awesome, like when you're really big. Although,
there you are. You are tiny.
does it look like the front one? Oh, I see what it is. The strap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's overlapping. More bugs. It's an indie game, guys.
We're surrounded by bugs. There's flies everywhere.
Yeah, it's alright. There's flies everywhere, so it's okay.
You can already tell that I'm absolutely gigantic.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Yeah. You might not be able to tell her, but I'm actually huge. It's just cold in here.
Cool.
Oh my god. I'm going to check out this giant siren that I can see from like 3 screens away. Oh god, run!
You can kill him at the right time.
So I didn't mean to do that, but it worked out.
It did, yeah.
For
It worked
me.
out for one of us anyway.
Yeah.
Wait till he's about to move, then jump.
Oh,
in.
your tongue is gigantic. I feel like you should be able to eat more than one fly at a time.
Yeah, we get that a lot as well, but nope.
Yep. No cheating
One
for
fly
you.
at a time. No cheating for you. And it's treated fairly in this Frog Mario land.
Okay, wait for it.
I see my Steam link. Yeah, send it across, buddy.
I feel like I should be able to drive my frog into the back of your frog. Like a car driving up into a semi or something. Like I'm a Knight Rider.
But the question is, what would happen when you do that?
Well, no one would enjoy that.
Yeah.
It would not be an enjoyable experience for anyone.
Yeah.
That's not how I want to die,
This game-
suffocating inside another frog. Ah!
This game doesn't.
Rainbow
come-
frog.
Not a good way to go.
Have you tried the Frunicorn yet?
No. I only spent the 10,000 to get this frog. I wasn't sure what to spend the other 10,000 on.
Whoa.
Well, here she is. Look how beautiful she is.
She's gorgeous.
Isn't she
Let me
lovely?
kill it.
Here.
Oh, I didn't mean to jump into Elo.
Isn't she
Hello.
lovely?
Hello.
Isn't she beautiful? Well, we can't really harmonize when we're like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
That could be a really good challenge. Oh wait, I'll just wait.
We could
until
do
that's-
the what's it when you like row your boat, row, you know, like you're doing it out of phase. I can't think of what they call it, but we could get that going on by
Oh, you
accident.
got her. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yay! I'm fabulous.
Oh, you got her.
Yeah.
That's what you
Here
get.
is-
That's what you get.
I like the Nickelodeon Guts type
I
stuff.
did have way too much fun making Fruitcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
there's a
was
lot going
totally,
on here.
And Rainbow.
This was totally Jake's idea for Unicorn.
This might be the masterpiece right here. You got all the hearts and the stars flying around, and and then Squiddle killed me.
Smited.
Annihilated.
You're terminated.
So see when you
fucker.
die, are you on the death screen right now?
I jumped right back in, but I'll die in a second again, I'm sure.
Alright.
I feel like I draw a lot of
Yeah, we'll do
attention
that.
as this unicorn frog. Like, it looks awesome,
Yeah, that's the downside of
but I feel like it's kind of like a giant target.
yeah. That's the
Apologize for
downside
being
of being
so
so
fabulous.
fabulous.
Yes. Yep, haters gonna hate.
Here he comes.
Yeah. Are you a Merfanda too?
Oh!
Oh, we should be Merfandas together.
Yeah, so I'm on the death screen right now.
So, how do you pronounce the, is it the red frog?
The Frogina.
So it's not Fragina, no?
No, I would say Frogina.
Frogina.
Okay, that's cool. I just wondered.
Yeah, I understand your concern.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to know whether it's something we should worry about or not.
No, I think it's fine.
What flavor is Froglicious?
What flavor is Frogalicious? Looks like taffy.
Ooh, frungy. And frobical.
Yeah, Frobical. Yeah.
Don't put your siren on, Jake.
Froxic. Froxic looks cool. I like Frosty.
Yeah, you guys need some toxic flies that make you barf.
Oh, something that would make you vomit your flies? Oh, man.
Yeah.
That could be
Well, we've
brutal.
got something coming up for that.
They say, calm down, Jim. Don't make it sound like it's your idea.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens, when someone's like, oh, what you should do is this, and you're like, God damn it, I was already gonna do that.
Yeah.
Now it looks like I'm just being an asshole and copying you.
You can't see.
So, when are you gonna get big, Jared?
Chat won't let me.
Well, first I have to find that machine that Tom Hanks used in that movie, and then I have to make a wish. And then someday I'll be big. Or, I just need to eat more unicorn farts.
Kind of a
Well, we need to
creature
add
that says its own
the-
thoughts.
Like, you know how, actually, that's quite a good idea for Frunicorn. Like, so this thing with Frisk, where you tap on him to put a siren on, we added that. Oh, nice. Jake just went down. Yeah, we added this thing for Frisk, where you can tap the frog to basically make something happen. So, like, we're basically going to do the same for all the frogs.
Cool, yep.
So yeah, we need to do something for Frunicorn and also for Phantom. So I guess for Frunicorn, she could like.
Well, you could just make it so you don't have the hearts on all the time. You could just turn those on and off.
I kind of like it though, cause like I like it sort of like they sort of float, because when you jump, they kind of use your velocity a little bit.
Yep, I see that. It does look cool. Oh my god, everyone is better than me.
But what about if she like shoots like something out of her bum? I think that's an obvious.
Well, she's already got
Cool
rainbows coming out of her ass when she moves.
Oh yeah.
Got
Oh, that was a
rainbows
terrible
coming out of my ass.
idea. That was a terrible idea.
What if?
See, obviously I'm the ideas man.
What else do unicorns do? Winnie.
I mean, we're not really very sort of clued up on that.
Well, where it already has a lot going on visually, maybe just add an audio clip, kind of like you have the siren noise with the police, with Frisk. You know, add some kind of like chimey sound or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like you played League of Legends.
Yeah.
Sona, when you use her sort of ultimate and it does that sort of harpsichord.
Right. Yep.
Crescendo. Could do something like that. But it needs a visual thing as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could maybe, since you already have the hearts and stars coming out, maybe like make them a different color or more intense or bigger.
More intense and bigger. Both. How about both?
Yeah, there you go.
Ashley Brown wants a frog with a hat.
They want a frog with a hat, like a Monopoly guy frog, like a hat and a monocle.
Monocle. I like it.
I'm the Monopoly frog. Do not pass go. Do not eat my flies. Yay! I dodged everyone. But see, now looking at like the Frogicorn, I'm thinking that, like, you need some sort of like trail for Frisk. You know what I mean? Like, you got the rainbow trail. Like, I don't know what it would be, but like I like the concept of like there being a trail when you jump around.
Yeah, the trail thing's tricky though, because the movement is like really what's the word? It's not flowing because you stop and start a lot.
Yeah.
Trail thing's kind of hard with that, because we wanted to do trails right from the start, but it was just so hard to get something that looked good. But with Frunicorn, it just works anyways, because obviously it's a unicorn, obviously it's gonna have a rainbow. But for the frogs, where it doesn't really make sense to have a trail, it's really hard to get something that looks good.
Yeah, I would just do it on like your higher end frogs, like Phantom from the Frunicorn and Frisk.
Well,
for Frisk, you could just do something simple like skid trails, like tire tracks, since it's like a cop car. I mean, it's not the greatest idea, but it's something simple.
Count drops.
Exhaust.
Yeah, it might be tricky. Yeah, trail. Yeah, maybe.
Taser,
Try it.
tasers.
Tasers. Electric trail.
He's sick, you could freeze him in place and then jump on him.
Oh, someone says I'm taking the piss. Someone said I'm taking the piss.
Maybe they just had to go to the bathroom.
That's probably it.
Yeah, there's that UK humour again.
But yeah, I was gonna say for like Phantom, I would say like for a trail, like cobwebs or spider webs would be kind of like the first thing that comes to my mind. Just looking at the background for the.
Well, let me die and I'll show you Phantom because he's kind of already has a trail.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I really don't know what to do for his like interaction thing. I was thinking like ghosts kind of fly out or something, but.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually the first thing that came to my mind was actually more almost like a power and not like an ability, but like having him like, because I keep thinking of him as like a stealth kind of frog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like having him go like almost kind of translucent a little bit, or like he's stealthing or something. But that's almost like an ability, like you're giving him an edge.
Yeah, it's tricky because obviously, yeah, that does get in. But I mean, it could be done in a way where it's not like.
Yeah, you can have like a glowing outline, but have him be like semi-transparent, like 50% transparency kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you can still see him.
So
you already got a glowy outline, anyways. So.
Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah, he's got that blurry trail. Yeah, that's cool.
It's like a ghost trail.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't know what to do. Right now, if I tap on him, it just does this.
He says, "I'm a frog. I make frog noises."
He looks fast too.
He just it's just an illusion of speed.
He does look faster. It's weird that because he's going the exact same speed, but he does look faster.
Yeah, it's that blur trail is the in a visual effect that kind of makes him look faster.
Yeah.
Crush him.
Science. Science, girlies.
You just got hit with science.
I did that on purpose, obviously.
Frisk could leave a blood trail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn cops
We
leaving a
obviously
blood
need to
trail
do-
wherever they go.
We obviously need to do like a frog that has like some sort of bowel problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that would obviously just be cool.
Froggeria.
Beautiful.
Oh my! Oh, that's perfect.
Just leaves a gooey trail behind him, a brown fluid wherever he goes.
Oh my god! Oh, I love it. Oh, we have to do that. Froggeria. That is absolutely genius.
And you got to make sure that he's got like a peanut somewhere on him,
Yeah.
like for a nose or something. Like, oh my god, what is that? What's that skid look like? Oh my god, there's a peanut. Oh my god, that's shit. Oh my god. There's actually a funny Kevin Smith story about the movie Zack and Miri Make a Porno, where there's the scene where he's Jason Mewes is going at the girl, and there's just like the anal scene or whatever. I know this is extremely appropriate for everyone that's listening, but he originally they gave the movie an NC-17 rating because of that scene, and a lot of it was because there was nuts in the goop that was supposed to be the diarrhea or the stuff that came out of her after he pulls out spontaneously. So he had to. They had to reshoot it with like a lower nut consistency. I thought that was the most hilarious thing in the world. And then he was able to argue, like I guess they give you a rating and then you can appeal the rating and you have to go to like the board and like make your appeal. So he was able to. They still gave it an NC-17, but after doing the reshoot, he was able to argue down to an R. I just thought that was so hilarious. Like there's He's like, it was the peanut, man. It was the peanut. There was like one, like, and what was funny is when he first shot it, he was like, there needs to be a peanut right here. And like hand placed this peanut on his like forehead. And they're like, no, it was too much.
You've gone too far.
I really love the sound of the siren in the distance with the Frisk, because we weren't able to test any of that, because normally when I test like putting the game in, like normally what we do is Jake does the artwork,
yep,
and then I'll like get it going in the game, so I do like all the effects and all that sort of stuff. So like I'm always playing it on my own when I'm putting the game in.
Oh yeah, so you don't get to see what's happening with the sound with other people playing. Yeah, I get you.
Nah. But yeah, I'm really chuffed with how good it sounds.
Yeah, it does
sound
good.
Just, I'm really pleased. That's the translation to non-Bretonian.
Bretonian.
Yeah.
AKA dumb American. Gotta dumb things down for you guys over there. What's that? I don't understand. They speaking that good English.
I just
one of my favorite movies is Rock and Rolla. I don't know if you ever heard.
Oh yeah.
So I'm always quoting that movie at work, and people are just staring at me like I grew a third eye. They're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "You just don't understand, man. You just don't get it. You're a dumb American."
That movie is 10 years
that
old.
is a good movie. It's crazy when like you look at that, because like there's a lot of movies that I really like that, you know, you just kind of watched and you could still watch them now and enjoy them as much as you would that a movie's just come out tomorrow, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like Evil Dead for me, I absolutely love Evil Dead.
Yeah, that's an amazing movie.
But you wouldn't think that was made like 20 years ago, you know?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I have to say I'm still preferring to Army of Darkness.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
I quote that movie probably more than I should. Especially, again, people looking at me like I grew a third eye after like, and this is my boomstick. You got that? They're like, what are you talking about? You're not talking about your dick, are you? I'm like, now that you mention it, I am.
Yeah, you might as well just go with that.
Yeah, now I am.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Do you not think though that Bruce Campbell is pretty much totally underrated?
Oh, absolutely. I actually started
really...
Oh, what's that? I'm trying to remember the name of that show. Burn Notice? I started to watch Burn Notice just because he's in it, but I couldn't get into it.
Is that like sort of... Is it a crime drama or something like that?
Yeah, the main character, who's not Bruce Campbell, he's like just a supporting cast guy, but the main character is like, he used to be part of some like covert or like assassin unit or something like that, but then he gets a quote-unquote a burn notice. His cover's been burned. He's kicked out of the company, and now like everyone and their brother is out to kill him, and he's out on his own. And Bruce Campbell just plays like an old like war buddy of his.
Well, that's probably where they're going wrong.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Bubba Hotep? You like Bruce Campbell? That's a really good film.
What's that? Bubba
Hotep. He plays an old age pensioner who's like in a nursing home, but he thinks he's Elvis, and there's a black guy with him who thinks he's JFK.
Huh.
And then they get attacked by a mummy.
I've never heard of this, but it sounds
It's
awesome.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, now I have to find that.
Yeah, same. What dodgy website do you go to find that?
I got it on DVD.
Where do I go to get that movie in a virus?
It's not going to be good if I don't get it without a virus. You can't go out in the sun. Not without sun cream, I guess. Factor 50.
Is that like a ginger reference?
Could be. Could be. Should we find out?
Is that another reason why gingers are evil? Because they could be vampires since they can't go in the sun?
That's a good question. How come you never see a ginger vampire?
Yeah, because they would be extra flammable. They don't survive long, because even just being near someone else that was near the sun one time, they go up in flames.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looking
Bruce
at a
Campbell's
picture
great.
of the sun.
We talking about Bruce Campbell still?
Jim, oh yeah, Bruce Campbell's awesome. Oh. That was like so 2 minutes ago.
What do you guys think of the Evil Dead TV series?
Yeah, have you checked out the Evil Dead TV series?
I heard about it, but I've not seen it. I'm kind of terrified to check it out because
Yeah, I'm kind of
I
the
can't
same.
imagine it being.
Jim gives it 2 thumbs up though.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All right.
Halfway through the second season, too much penis.
Okay.
And yet you're telling me to watch this movie or this series. Dude, you gotta check it out. There's so much cock. I mean, if that's your thing, that's cool, but...
Right, I'll check it and then I'll clear my search history.
Oh no, I lost my multiplier.
The first season is great.
That is.
I'm whipping out the energy drinks.
Cracking open the cold one. Cold Pepsi.
Yeah, Jim's cracked open that Pepsi. I'm cracking open a Red Bull.
I could do with a Red Bull.
I think that was unnecessary, Jim. I mean, people have high expectations of proper etiquette on this channel. We only burp into the microphone almost every episode. When we first started doing that, I assumed Jim was going to edit that stuff out, and he's like, "Nah, man, I just leave that in."
Well, obviously.
We're like, "Oh, so you're editing
Isn't
the
that, like-
episode, but you leave in the burps and the coughs and the sneezes. Good job." He's like, "Yeah, man, that's because we're authentic."
Yeah, I get that.
Real life.
We actually did get a compliment on it once, though, which I thought was funny. Like, yeah, you guys are you guys are real. You're not all edited up. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean that's a good point because that's what people will do. That normally they'll edit that kind of stuff out, you know. So
Just makes me think of.
yeah, just go for it. Just go all out.
See, they're all laughing as if that could have been real, and I'm just thankful that it was just your hand. Because I'm in the room with you.
Yeah.
I would have to suffer the consequences. Yeah, I always think of real world. It's like it's when 2 Let's Players stop being fake and start being real. Real
Yeah,
world.
imagine you just like did like edit out all the actual game content and just had. You should do that.
Just like 15 minutes of burping and farting and sneezing and coughing.
Yeah. 49.
This is just raw, like some artsy guy. Like, this is just raw, man. Like, it's just so real and down to earth. Like, it just touches my soul.
Don't forget the sleeping.
Oh yeah, and sleeping and snoring. Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah, don't remind me of the bad times. Yeah. Me dozing off while we're playing a game because I'm exhausted. Jared, you good? Yep, no, I'm good.
I'll keep playing Berserk.
Did that actually happen?
That was several times. The best one
Oh,
ever,
wow.
if you want to see the best moment of me falling
Oh,
asleep, is when Type QQ is on with us as a guest. And we were playing Binding of Isaac, and Type QQ is pretty good at, I say pretty good compared to the internet, but he's amazing compared to us at Binding of Isaac. So he's like rocking Binding of Isaac for like 2 hours straight, and we got all kinds of like episodes of him playing and actually doing well at the game as opposed to us just insta-dying. And the whole time he's explaining to us how to like play, like, oh, these are the things you want to do, and he's like, here, you play now. Now, like, I'm like, just because you told me what to do doesn't mean I can do it.
Yeah.
So I play, and like at this point, like I think it was going on like 10 or 11 at night, and I'd been up for God knows how long. And he gives it to me to play, and I think, like, I spawned into the world, and then instantly, like, fell asleep and nodded off at the controller, and my dude just kind of, like, veered onto the next screen, and some dude just, like, walked right into me and hurt me, and they're like, dude, are you okay over there? And I'm like, what? No, I'm fine, yep, nope, like, left, you know, killed the guys, left the room, went into the next room with some spikes, and just walked with the spikes the whole time. Instead of trying to avoid them, like, I just, like, was moving with them. And I was, in my head, I'm, like, trying really hard to, like, think through this room and avoid these spikes. But when we see what I actually do is I'm just moving with them, just killing myself. And so, like, I think he even advertised it or titled it as, like, watch Jared play Binding of Isaac while sleeping.
Yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff that people want to see.
Yeah, they want to see us fail. Like, it's boring to watch someone ace a game. I have a friend that watched me play when we played Mario 1. Mario 1 for the Nintendo. Another game that I could have rocked once upon a time when I was 8 years old, but now I'm 35. And we got to like World 1, 2 or whatever, and I just died like 3 times in a row instantly, just killed my whole continue. We were trading continues back and forth. Jim rocks the first world, hands me the controller, and I'm just like, fall in the pit, fall in the pit, fall in the pit, here, your turn. My friend watched that episode, he's like, dude, that was the best episode ever, it was hilarious.
So you're doing this on purpose, or what?
Yeah. The sad thing is I'm not doing it on purpose, yes. I am trying my damnedest to do well at this game, and I just fall in the pit three times in a row.
Yeah. It is just the case, though, that, like, you get to a certain point in life where it's just, like, you have to just start playing easy games.
Yeah.
Like, I can't really play complicated games anymore, really. I just get so annoyed and break the keyboards.
Yeah, I have to have patience anymore, I don't think.
Yeah.
I've been trying to play Crash Bandicoot, the remake.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm always telling friends, I'm like, nobody watches our channel to see skill.
Yeah.
No skill is had, unless we have a guest.
Tips and tricks only here.
Oh, it is getting...
We're here for entertainment value.
So, what do you guys want to talk about? Yeah, good question. What do you guys want to talk about?
Who's it?
Should we talk about Trump?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Should we just not do that?
Let's not get political.
Oh, thank
Let's
Christ.
talk about religion instead.
Oh my god, shut up, Jim.
I sent a tweet to Trump the other day asking him to play the game. That was quite funny. He didn't reply.
That would have been even
figured,
better
you know,
if he did.
Yeah.
No matter what the reply was, if he replied, that would have been the best.
Yeah, it would have been
Trump
amazing.
would love Unicorn, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Do you think Trump plays games? Do you think he's a gamer?
I think he plays games in many ways. I think he's playing a game right now. I mean, to him,
he's probably playing like Clash Royale or something. Then
he's probably on
finishes
League of
game.
Legends right now.
Yeah. Nah, that's way too complicated for him.
Well, it's like one of the most toxic environments for a player ever. So I just figured that's where he'd be hanging out.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It's like it has
it
has one of the most diehard communities, but like it's such a toxic community at the same time.
Oh, it really is. Yeah, I can't play that game for very long.
I haven't played it in years. I played it when it's still, I mean, I think it was still pretty new when I played it, but 2014, 2013, no, it was 2012. Holy shit, I played it 2005 friggin' years ago. The holy crap, is that game that old? Am I that old?
Yeah, you're ancient.
Did that just happen? Yeah, I'm so old.
That game's been around for a long time.
I hate when I start thinking back and applying time to my memories.
Yeah. Who did you play when you played League?
I played a bunch of people, but I think my favorite was, I want to say his name was the shadowy guy, Nightmare? Nightmare? No, not Nightmare.
Nocturne, maybe?
Nocturne? No, I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah, Nocturne. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the guy that I probably played the most. I liked.
Wow.
I tried to play him just because he appealed to me at first, and then I realized that I didn't know how to play the game, so I played a bunch of other people, and then ended up coming back to him. and tried to lane with him for a little while, and then like I learned how to jungle with him, but I don't know, whatever. I'm using terms that I assume are still relevant.
Yeah, jungling's even more relevant now. I mean, I don't play it much, but I installed it the other day. My brother was up for playing, and yeah, they've made jungling like much more of a thing now.
Okay, that's cool.
So he's probably more relevant. But no, I normally play Heimerdinger, the guy with the turrets.
I'm sorry, who did you say? I missed the name.
Heimerdinger.
Okay, yep.
Or Heimerdinger. He's a wee guy with the big head and the turrets.
Yep.
The big brain. But he's not as good as he used to be. Used to be the case that you could like spawn 3 turrets anywhere in the map and just go away and let them do their thing, but now you have to be near them for them to work, and yeah, they're not really as potent as they used to be.
So did we miss something, Kiss of Death lady? I'm confused. What was the question we didn't address?
What was the question?
A bunch, and then they said they called him Violet or Hunter. And then they yelled that they're not a vampire. I'm not a vampire.
We didn't really think you were a vampire. I'm sorry if we offended you.
Yeah.
We only played League of Legends.
Yeah, I
so
didn't.
Everybody hacked the game.
It just brought up an interesting topic of why we never see ginger vampires. Our confusion brought an interesting topic of conversation.
Maybe we should do a vampire frog.
Yeah.
A vampire frog.
Frogula.
Labor Day, the day my dad was stabbed, the 17.
Count Frogula. With a little like flowing bat cape.
Yeah, a little cape. He could leave a trail of blood.
He could definitely have a trail of blood. Yep, absolutely. And when you click
are we
them, you
still
can have like
talking
little
about
bat images coming up off of them.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like that.
Little bat icons flittering around.
What was his name? Did we come up with a name?
Frogula or Count Frogula?
Okay, Frogula. Frogula. Yeah, I like that. It's not as good as Fryeria though.
Yeah, Froggeria. That's the
Froggeria.
one. Yeah, Froggeria. When you're walking around and you, oh wait, was it? I don't remember. How's that song go from like when you were 10?
You climb a ladder?
Oh yeah, when you climb a ladder and you
That
feel
was just-
something splatter, Froggeria. Froggeria.
That was just making me think of Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia.
Oh, yeah.
Nah.
Oh, the Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, that's the one.
Will you let me go? Let me go.
Let me go, go, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia.
Let me go.
Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me.
For me.
For me. For me.
For me.
Oh man, we can get some crazy out of sync harmonics going on now. This rude phantasm dude was chilling under my gullet. Whoopsie.
Split. Nickelodeon guts right there.
Go. You could play off some Pokemon too. There's got to be like a frog kind of Pokemon person. Frogachu.
Yeah. I mean, I have absolutely no problem in getting in trouble with Nintendo for copyright issues. Because I could take on that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, obviously.
An angry Scotsman.
You just
versus-
have a yellow frog with a couple little black lines on him and a little like zigzaggy tail for no reason. Frogachu.
Just call him Frogachu.
And
Not
when you click on him, he's got little tiny like electricity coming up off of him, and
Yep.
Pika Pika.
Yeah.
He's a trailer Pokemon.
He walks around going Frogga Frogga, Frogga Frogga, Frogga-choo.
Oh,
That's
that's
what
genius.
you know, isn't it?
Do you think we could actually get away with that? Because that does sound like a good idea.
I don't see any reason why not. I mean, technically, it's not the same name, and it's just a color. You know, like they can't copyright a color scheme.
Yeah, but I can just imagine an angry Japanese person. Never leave me alone.
How many times has like Pac-Man been used in false images and stuff?
True.
Just twice.
Just twice. Only twice. And it definitely wasn't in that movie Pixels.
That's true. They didn't have the rights to use that. That's crazy.
And what was it? Qbert in that movie Wreck-It Ralph. There was a lot of video game stuff in Wreck-It Ralph. I'm a Wreck-It! You could do like a King Candy guy when you click him, he goes, "Have some candy." That's much more obscure though. Have some candy. People would probably think it's like some kind of weird like pedophile or kid kidnap frog instead of King Candy. This frog's going around offering kids candy.
That's fine.
Why does this frog look like a windowless
Put like a
van?
big overcoat on it.
Dude, there's only like 4 frogs bigger than you.
I know. You know, the one thing I have to say that I think it's actually entertaining, but you grow at this like such a subtle rate, and I mean obviously you're watching yourself grow the whole time, that by the time you're actually quite large, you don't even realize how big a frog you really are.
Yeah.
Like I'm walking around and like avoiding frogs as if I'm still tiny, and I'm actually one of the biggest dudes on the board right now.
I always notice how fast you are when you die after you've been really big as well.
Oh yeah. Once you die, you're like, oh man, I was just freaking huge. Now I'm so tiny.
I'm so tiny.
So tiny. That's what she said.
Fortunately, that is the
flubber-based
story.
frog.
Rubber. Yeah, I like it.
Or some flypaper wrapped frog. You just like drag them around with you, all the flies. People are like, hey! He's taking all the flies off the board. Cool. There you go, there's a whole batch.
Yeah, you've got our next frog covered.
There have been a couple good ideas stated tonight.
I can't remember any of them.
Don't worry, it's been recorded. We
Oh yeah, it's been recorded. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should just do this more often. So
Yeah.
that I don't ever
All
have to-
brainstorming sessions should be live streamed.
Catch you later, kiss of death.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.
Yeah.
We love you, kiss of death.
Oh yeah. Froggeria, that's the one. I'm not gonna forget that one.
Froggeria.
I think we should definitely do Froggeria.
Yeah, I want to see trails of shit with peanuts in it.
Yep, I definitely want to see that. Although we are in fact, serious note, we are actually currently rated. What is it, PG-3, so that this game can be played by anyone. That probably would.
That would definitely change your rating. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we would have to actually change our rating if we had poo in the game.
Yep. That would.
I didn't think of that.
That would affect it. And if you did Frogula with blood trails, that might affect it as well.
Yeah, probably blood.
Yeah. What about farting? Would you get away with farting and?
I mean, everyone does it. So
Fratulence.
I feel like if anyone's gonna appreciate some farting, it's gonna be kids.
Oh, genius. Oh, I love that, fratulence.
When you click on the frog, you just see this big like gas cloud come out in the 360 direction.
Yeah. Yeah, I like
It
that.
like floats around the map.
He floats around. He doesn't hop. He just kind of looks like he's just drifting.
Oh god.
He's the slowest frog, but damn, does he? But does it hurt when he gets within range of you? He slows down other frogs that are nearby as they're holding their nose. God, I'm so slow, but everyone else is slow when they're near me too, so it's okay.
Okay, out and breathe. Go turtle head poking out.
Or when you click on the frog, not only does it make the gas, but all the flies are attracted to you. All the flies on the screen like drift towards you.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
They're like, I smell shit. Let me go check it out.
Then all of a sudden we're no longer PG-3. I don't know. I don't know how all that works. Like, I don't even really know how this is PG-3, to be honest. I mean, I did tick all the boxes and say, yep, this game doesn't have any of that kind of stuff, and maybe I shouldn't have done that.
I mean, yeah, it really comes down to someone would have to complain, or someone that's in charge of that would actually have to play the game and, you know, give their own opinion to disagree with your statement. They
So
probably
maybe we could, like, put, like, a terms and conditions.
Yeah.
Don't complain about the poo.
Yeah, play this game. By clicking on the play button, you are consenting to the content inside, and therefore cannot complain about whatever you are engaged with, and if you don't like it, shut up. This was your decision.
Or maybe we just don't put peanuts in it.
Yeah, just a few macadamians.
Yeah.
Just some corn.
Yeah.
What? I didn't eat any corn!
Get in my belly.
We have a 1-year-old son, and he's not been very well recently, and his poo today had actual full, like, still intact raisins.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's, the thing that I always
They were
find
still quite
funny
tasty,
about
though.
corn, it was still delicious.
It's still delicious, yeah.
Throw them right in my Raisin Bran.
Type Q wants you to kill a frog already.
Type
Yeah,
QQ
you
wants
need
me
to kill some more frogs.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Far
god.
too,
Of course I'm like the
far
closest
too
frog is
concerned.
one of the only frogs bigger than me. Run!
He's been eating his Wheaties.
I'm always grinding and
So
never
concerned.
PvPing, Jesus.
Alright. Aren't you big enough?
I killed a couple frogs by accident.
Big enough, Trump?
There's only 2 frogs bigger than me.
Don't headbutt him there. There we go.
There. I hope you're happy!
There's a murder.
Now I have to cry myself to sleep in the shower. Rock myself. Rock back. Cradle myself as I cry in the shower. He made me do this!
Einhorn's a man!
Be like that scene from Blade 3.
Ah, Blade 3, that's an awesome movie.
Sorry, I had a lot of sugar.
So you guys are real movie buffs then?
Oh yeah. I spend too much time
That's cool.
watching movies. Even when I'm working on other stuff, I usually have like a movie or a TV series going on in the background.
But are you a DVD person or a Netflix person? Or
I'm a
VCR?
Oh wow. I can like hear myself talking here.
Yeah. So can I.
You couldn't before?
No, I couldn't before.
Oh, this is creepy.
Perfect. But to answer my question twice. I typically watch Netflix, but I also watch a lot of movies that I might pirate now. Oh man, weird echoey cough.
I feel like I've been spiked.
Hello.
So yeah, what, you a Netflix guy or a DVD guy?
Netflix.
Awesome. When did you get rid of your DVD collection?
2013. We ripped all of our DVDs to a hard drive, and then sold them all on eBay.
Ah, see, only I was that smart. I just sold all mine.
No, I kept a collection.
Yeah, I wish I did that.
I got a 3 terabyte external hard drive full of movies. It's super weird hearing myself.
You couldn't hear yourself before?
No.
I could hear both of us. Through here.
Oh. Well, you're listening to the live stream, you jackass.
No, I'm on the chat.
Come on,
Oh, you're on the chat? Oh, is your microphone on your phone?
Nope.
Hello?
What if we... I don't want to unplug the microphone and have it fuck everything out. It's so weird. I don't like it. I'm scared.
Let me boot myself
out and see if it fixes it.
You sound like
I'm kind of
super
glad that I
muffled.
can't hear myself.
Look at that slow
There's
ass.
only one man that defines me. Well, that star guy probably does too.
It's you.
Oh, I'm the star?
Yep.
You know, really wish you told me that before I said that out loud. But I am glad you said before. I was like, so guys, what's this star on the map anyways? Is that like a developer icon so I know where you guys are? That's you, asshole. Oh, shit.
Yeah. You're just so good that we decided to give you a little gold star.
Yay, I got a gold star. I don't hear the echoey anymore, Jimbo. Must have been your phone.
I don't hear shit.
We'll just mute the microphone on your phone next time you log in. You crazy rat bastard. So...
I'm coming for you, Type QQ.
Oh, is Type QQ in here?
Oh. Yeah,
Coming to
and I'm after him. I've got my siren wailing.
Oh man, we're gonna tag team that motherfucker.
My windows are down. I'm like right below you. He's like, see how there's 2 green dots below you? Or
Yep.
3 green dots below you? He's the one on the right.
We're coming for you, Cole. We're coming to get ya.
I want you to turn him into poo.
He wanted me to kill a frog.
Right here.
I'm gonna make his wish come true. We can kill everyone.
We only need one.
I've backdoored him so he can't go anywhere. He's coming to you.
Crush that motherfucker.
You tiny little
Oh,
bastard.
you put your siren on. You meant to put your siren on. It's protocol. There you go. See you do it.
I had it on. I could have swore I had it on. I swear.
Nope.
I didn't have it on when I
Liar.
killed him, but I could have swore I turned it on before I started the pursuit.
Ah, go on then. Blame the code.
Oh no.
Blame the developer.
What do I
I'm
know?
an indie
I'm probably gonna fall
developer,
asleep any second anyways. No. Just wander into this shit and die. Who is the one person that is better than me? Who is this giant red dot that scares the shit out of me?
That's Trump.
It's Trump.
That would be awesome, yeah.
Does collateral damage, like the movie. With
Obviously, we need to make a frog called Frump
From
with like hair that kind of waves in the wind.
someday you'll have the Froginator, like a giant cyborg metal-faced frog.
Yeah, definitely.
When you
It
click on,
has
when
like
you
a
click on,
laser
it
coming out of
goes
its eyes.
Frog with me if you want to live.
Hop with me.
Hop with me if you want to live. Hop with me if you want to live.
Oh, well, we know who we're going to be going to for the voice recordings for that. That was awesome.
Jake. Kill him. Murder him.
You want me to kill this guy?
Yeah, that guy.
That one right there?
Yes, that guy.
Oh god.
Guy's getting away.
Take evasive action.
This is going to end badly.
For me, I don't know how, but it will.
He's gonna end up killing you. There we go.
Yay! I win!
He didn't want to live anyway.
Quick, get that one too! Big boy on campus.
I'm just going to steal all. Oh, shit. Nope.
Keep everybody down.
I'm with Internal Affairs.
I'm your
You're coming with
friend.
me, officer.
Come on.
Oh! He's like, let me just hit this immortal button and shit in your cereal.
Ridiculous.
Yay, personal best.
Ridiculous.
Now I'm ranked less shitty in the world. But now I'm fabulous.
Well, that is important.
Sorry for being so fabulous.
Oh god. Oh, the
hell?
hate. Every time I play Frogacorn, I'm insta-killed. It's just this giant shit in my cereal fucking icon.
Get that off my screen.
They're like, what is it? I don't know. Kill it. It's shitting
With
rainbows.
fire.
Do you know what a herd of unicorns are called?
No.
A blessing.
But
Really?
I mean,
that's not real.
I can't say that that's 100% true because unicorns
Or
aren't real,
real.
which I didn't mean to shit in your cereal on that one, Jim. But that's what they're saying.
My life is a
supposedly.
lie.
That's what all the fantasy buffs out there are calling a gathering of unicorns. It's a blessing of unicorns.
I believe it.
I still dig the flock of crows is called a murder of crows.
Is that true?
It's true, yeah. Yep, it's not
That
a
is
flock
cool.
of crows. Or, yeah, crows, yeah, I was thinking ravens. But yeah, it's not a flock of crows, it's a murder of crows.
It's not
So,
a war, it's a murder.
some person, somewhere, some point in time decided, nope,
Yep.
every other bird.
Yeah, every
It's a
other bird's a
flock.
flock, but you know, these guys are they're a bad omen, so they are a murder. Yep. Murder of crows.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I don't
want
know.
that guy's job.
It's just one of those like, who like some of these words like baboons or it's like a troop of gorillas, flocks of birds. Like why not just a group? A group of gorillas, a group of
Yeah.
birds, a group of these assholes over here.
That's a really good point, yeah. Why do they have to have a weird
Yeah.
definition?
Yeah. Why does why do different species dictate their own special version of what means the same thing?
Yeah. Why do we have languages?
Why are there words? Why do we use our
Why
mouth
do we have-
to communicate?
Why do we have numbers?
There's so much
Why-
better things to do with your mouth.
Why do we have colors?
For you, maybe.
That's a question for Jesus. And that's the story of Jesus.
Oh.
Holy shit, that's a big frog.
Yeah, it's just me.
Don't hurt me, Archie. I'm only little. Oh. Speaking of a murder, run!
He wouldn't hurt you.
Yeah, he wouldn't hurt a fly. That's bullshit.
Unless he's like,
I've seen him eat at least 12.
unless he's pulling a fight club and just wants to kill something beautiful.
Yeah, I just felt like destroying something beautiful. Yet another reason that everyone is out to get my Frogacorn.
But if you jump right, you can kill him.
If I jump right, I can ram him with my unicorn horn
Yeah.
Yeah.
and shove my unicorn horn right up his ass.
Yeah. Although, I'd enjoy that.
Don't even look it up.
Like, you think that hurts me?
It's a flaw.
That only makes me stronger.
More pleased.
Frogger, please.
You only get a 2.4 Markiplier, sir. Come on, man.
Only a 2.4. That's because I'm a unicorn, so I'm held to higher expectations. I have to eat more flies to get my multiplier up. That's my story.
Yeah.
I'm sticking to it.
Coming to get ya.
Yay! Light will always triumph over darkness. Evil will always win because good is dumb.
Good is dumb.
I don't know if I'm bigger than this guy, but I'm gonna chase him down anyways.
You're gonna get killed. Heroes die
It's
hard,
alfalfa.
they always die. Oh, look at little developer Jake
This
over
is-
there.
Huh. That was awkward. I'm
Oh,
like,
type QQ's on again.
ooh, coming for you, Cole.
What did he type QQ earlier? I quit.
Okay.
He typed QQ. Quai quai.
I don't think he's really got the hang of the game.
It's not complicated enough for him. It's not a bullet hell game, so
Yeah.
he's out of his element.
Yeah.
It's not bullet hell or Binding of Isaac, so he doesn't even know what he's doing.
Yeah, if the flies can shoot something.
What's your favorite bullet hell game?
The last one we played.
Asteroid?
Syrupy and such.
Stop outmaneuvering me, Cole! Just stand there and take it!
I'm a
What?
huge-
I'm so confused. What just happened? Did we kill each other?
Yeah, probably.
We suicide. That was a double suicide.
I'm a huge fan of Tailspin. That's a good bullet.
Tailspin, that's a good bit. Yeah, Tailspin. Woo! I gotta go back to Frisk. He's my boy, Blue.
Frisk 'em.
I just can't fly under the radar when I'm a flying, flamboyant unicorn.
That's right.
I draw a lot of attention.
The heck is that symbol on that map?
I think that's the guy that killed me.
Oh, really?
So that's... If it has the orange ring around him, is that like the revenge marker or whatever? Like the person that killed me?
If you have an orange ring, you should probably go and see your doctor.
Yes, probably. But yeah, on the map there's a red dot. Like, it's not me, but there's another frog that has a red dot with a like an orange or border around it.
Yeah, I totally understood that's what you meant
Yeah.
the first time.
Not
But yeah, no, that's-
I just thought I'd clarify the idiocracy of the question.
I can't see your ring, if that's what you mean. No, but yeah, that's the guy that killed me.
Yeah, okay.
So if you kill him,
Who
you get
killed
like
me?
100 times multiplier.
Oh.
Yeah.
course, I
So like
should-
a really cool strategy, just for you guys, is if there's a really big frog in the world, go and die by him by jumping into him, because you get revenge if you jump into him and then kill him, and you'll get, because like the revenge multiplier is based on the size of the frog, so you can effectively get up to 150 multiplier.
Oh wow. Of course,
Yeah,
I would have to
and
grow
that's-
and get big enough to take on that giant frog.
Nah, you can kill. Well, the larger a frog is, the slower they are. So like, if you're a new frog, then you're really fast. So it makes it really easy to kill bigger frogs. So like, the bigger the size gap, the easier it is to kill them.
I can jump a bigger frog than me. I mean, I can kill a bigger frog than me.
Yeah, you gotta hit them while they're
Yeah.
mid-jump.
I gotta hit them while they're mid-jump. Is that what you said, Jim?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Jesus, I'm still a...
Yeah.
I'm just learning this. Okay. I'm awesome.
It's in the tutorial screen.
You just gotta shank them with your butt.
I said I saw the tutorial screen. I didn't say I read it.
I saw that you
That's
had
where you
it.
failed.
Yes, that was my first and not only or last mistake.
funny thing is that tutorial screen used to be 6 pages.
Holy crap.
I know. I don't know why we did that, but that was like one of the first things that we. Well, that was one of the first things that we realized was a really bad idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, the laziness of me not reading one screen. You wanted me to get through 6?
Yeah. Yeah, like literally nobody did. So like we were having that problem, like where people were jumping on flies and getting raging about it.
Yep. Like,
There was like
tutorial
that.
screen? No, screw your tutorial screen.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody understood how to play the game. Everyone was just expecting it to be snakes that you slither around in, that sort of thing.
They just thought it was snakes on a plane. You're like, there's no plane. And they're like, what the fuck? I thought there was a plane. Where's Samuel L. Jackson?
There's no more. Yeah.
I'm sick of all these goddamn snakes and this goddamn plane.
Frickin' say what again?
I'm gonna get you tight.
Did they not do a second of that Snakes on the Plane 2 or something like that?
I really hope not.
Snakes on the train.
Snakes
Is
on
that
a
a thing?
train.
Or did I dream it?
I don't know. That
Snakes
might
on a
happen.
Train.
Yeah, there's a movie of that.
Oh, yep. Jim confirms.
I worked a movie
Snakes in a car.
Snakes in the grass.
Snakes on a submarine. You're fucked.
Snakes on your shoulder.
Snakes in your ass.
Someone had to go there.
Yeah, Jim sees no lines.
There's no lines. You see the girl having sex with a snake?
No.
What? No.
Hey, real Canadian gamer showed me that one.
Real Canadian Gaming showed you that. Well, you should thank them. I guess you should thank them for not sending it to me. Is what you should do. Jared says thank you for not sending it to them. No. He didn't want to see it. I just started watching the From Dusk Till Dawn TV series on Netflix.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh,
it's great.
I have such mixed feelings about that show. I kind of wanted to like turn it off / stab myself in the eye after the first episode, but yet for some reason I kept going back for more. It's kind of like
Is that not that sort of, yeah, girly vampire?
Oh no, I mean it's based on From Dusk Till Dawn, so it's got cool points, but like From Dusk Till Dawn's what, like an hour and a half, 2 hour movie, you know, your standard length movie.
Yeah.
And they're retelling the same story. I mean, they change a lot of details as you go through the series, but it's when it first starts, it's like the same thing. And they're like hour-long episodes, I think. And it takes them the whole episode. The whole first episode is just them blowing up the liquor store, which takes like 5 minutes in the movie. But they turned it into an hour-long episode.
Right. Okay.
So at the end of that, I'm just like, we just left the liquor store. Oh my god, I don't know if I can do this. And then the second episode is like them not they don't even get to the motel. Like that takes the first 10 minutes of the movie, I think, until like 3 or 4 episodes in.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've been watching this for 3 or 4 hours of my life, and they're like 10 minutes into the movie. What the fuck is going on?
I'm trying to hit you with some plot, bro.
I'm just like, well, you know what they do? They're like,
Some
we find
exposition.
writers that really can just go on about a bitch, and we have them write TV series. And if you can just get to the point well and quickly, you write movies.
We gotta make money somehow.
Yeah. Just like, let's take this movie, let's take this one movie and turn it into a full series, like a full-length, full-season TV show. I can watch the movie in an hour and a half, or I can watch the TV series in 13 hours.
Yeah. Second season's so bad, though.
Yeah, like, well, that's... I mean, like I said, I kept watching it, but I kind of felt like I was the sadist.
I can't really think of any series that have been good that have come from movies.
Yeah, most of them make me sad. Evil Dead! But yeah, Jim keeps voting for Evil Dead.
But I haven't watched it yet, but I'll definitely check it out.
And if you don't like it, it's Jim's
I can
fault.
imagine. Yeah.
If he doesn't like it, he's gonna ban.
I'll
the
imagine
account. He's gonna be like, GameBound's kicked out of this game. He's not allowed to play anymore. It's Jim's fault. I blame him for wasting hours of my life.
Kiss of Death is back.
Kiss of Death.
Kiss of Death.
Hi, Kiss of Death. That felt wrong.
That's Sonny Blaze fatality.
It's like saying like, screw you, candy corn. Hi, Kiss of Death. It's such like this evil name. Like, hey, how you doing? Making Christmas, making Christmas. Oh, you gotta have a Santa frog.
Oh yeah, well.
For Christmas time.
Yeah,
which is right around the corner.
No.
Yeah, we do need to do a Christmas vlog.
Come and check out.
And change the snow, the grass into snow.
Yeah, put some snow in the grass. Make all the flies like kind of like candy cane or something.
Yeah. I can suggest some good snow JPEGs on Google if you
Jim can suggest some good snow JPEGs. I can suggest a good shade of white.
Yeah, we don't do JPEGs, we just do GIFs. GIFs and clip art. That's our thing.
Nobody kiss of Death because apparently it's death. That's what they're trying to say.
Kisses are evil.
Is deadly. Your kiss is on my list.
So I'm looking at like, so I can be like, I'm rated number 3. It says number 3 GameBound, 2,284. But I see that there's like 7 red dots bigger than me.
Yep.
That's just your points, though.
So it's just that I'm keeping a higher multiplier, even though there's more people larger than I am. Is that basically what it boils down to?
It's not your girth.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Yeah, it's not your girth, it's your worth.
Yeah, it's your worth, not your girth.
I wasn't talking to you, Jim. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Quality.
Yeah, we're totally cursed on live streams this last couple days. So we had the incident today, obviously, with the power outage. Yesterday, I had advertised that I was going to play Skyrim for the first time ever in my life, mind you, at 3 o'clock our time yesterday. I'm 20 minutes into the game and my hard drive failed, and the game crashed.
Oh, wow.
So I was able to fix the hard drive enough that I could port it to a different drive, but then I had issues with the fact that I ported it incorrectly, and I had to like port it back to the original drive and then report it again directly, you know, and transfer it over. It was such a like, oh, like, this is horrible. Like 6 or 7 people sitting there like watching me try to like fiddle with stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna have to log off. I'll restart the stream again in like 20 minutes. But what was funny is I made the "you're embarrassing me in front of my friends" joke again, and one of the people that was streaming it was like, "Oh, we're your friends?" I was like, "Yeah, man, you're my peeps. You're here watching me. Hell yeah, you're my buddy." As long as you come back, right? You're gonna come back?
Yeah, as long as you come back. As long as you like and sub.
Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. There was someone that replied to our direct message on Twitter the other day, Jim. I forgot to tell you this. And our direct message has like a link to our channel, and it's like, "Hope you think our videos are funny." And they replied back, "It's not funny." And I was like, "Oh man," it's like, "It's hilarious." I was like, "Yes!" Because they literally did the like, "It's not funny, ... I was like, "Oh," and they're like, "It's hilarious." I'm like, "Yay! We win!" So I replied back, I'm like, "Yeah, really glad you like our stuff. Don't forget to tell your friends." They're like, "Oh, don't worry, I did." I was like, "We need more people like you."
And then they were like, I don't have any friends.
I was just waiting for them to like reply back like later, like April Fools. Fooled you.
Your stuff's garbage.
Yeah.
Uninstall nuke.
Hate your face. You looking at the comments over there, Jimbo? Anyone talking?
Nah. Well, then, Kiss of Death's talking about not being a vampire again.
Damn it. Kiss of Death, you should be a vampire. Like,
There's really nothing wrong with
Yeah.
being a vampire.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And if you are a vampire, I give you your permission to turn me into a vampire as long as I'm not one of those bitch slave vampires. I'm not down with that. But I'll be a real vampire, like a master vampire.
You mean like all the True Blood vampires?
Like little bitch slave vampires.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
fuck them.
Like you have no power over the person that turned you.
Yeah, fuck that. Well, I don't need to have power over the person that turned you, but I don't want to have the person that turned me have power over me either, so fuck them. I ain't nobody's bitch.
There ain't no bitch here.
I mean, all vampires suck, waka waka, but, you know.
I vote to suck
Brun-dun-ts.
your blood.
I will say this for the From Dusk Till Dawn series, though, back on the topic of vampires. The chick that plays, like, the head female vampire chick there, I can't think of her name,
Yeah.
but damn.
How far are you in the series?
I finished season 1.
No. They're kind of like snakes.
Yeah,
Vampires.
yeah.
Snakes.
Spoilers,
Snake
God.
Snake
Yeah, they're,
Vampires.
yeah. That was an interesting twist. I was down with that. But yeah, I had to say that the fact that that chick, yeah, she kept me coming back for more. Because I was actually going to literally
That's
end
good.
the series. I'm like, oh man, I can't take this out. Oh, hello. And who are you?
But you said you weren't a vampire. Now the story changes.
Yeah, her, like, bikini outfit did not leave much to the imagination. And that's okay.
Now we got a red herring in here.
We got a red herring.
Yeah. Number 3. Maybe later.
Oh, waka waka.
Oh. Look at the leaderboard, number 9.
Number 9. Fuck GameBound. Oh, that must be type QQ.
Kill it!
I'm going to get ya!
Hold on, some realism coming.
Gotta turn on my sirens. Excuse me, sir, I think you have a broken taillight. I'm gonna have to see some license registration. Looks like you were speeding. I was going 5 under the speed limit. Yep, looks like you were speeding. You're gonna need some license and registration. Sir, put down the weapon! I'm not holding a weapon. Put down the weapon, or I will open fire!
See the whole like police humor kind of thing that doesn't really exist over here.
Yeah.
No.
Like, we've seen like Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Nope.
You've not seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I have not.
No.
That's something absolutely worth watching.
I will check it out.
Yeah, it's a Netflix thingamajobber, but
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a lot
it's
of
really
stuff on
good. Like,
Netflix
this-
where I'm just like looking at the thumbnails for it and I'm like, I don't know.
I try really hard not to do that because like there's been so many good movies that I've watched, that you know, just by like just taking a risk.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, there's like those
There's-
movies that are just so bad. But the thing is that you'll still watch them because they're so bad.
Yeah. It's
That
like
you-
a
you know,
like a car accident. You're like, I don't want to look, but I can't stop.
Yeah, it kind of make you feel better about your life.
Can't stop, won't stop, don't stop.
Yeah, what was it? I just started to watch. There's a Van Helsing TV series on there.
Really?
Yeah, well, wait for me to finish the story. So,
Really?
it's the Van Helsing, quote unquote, is a chick, which is fine. I don't care like about them switching the gender on the character, but it's very much just a post-apocalypse, you know, zombie-esque kind of show. But instead of zombies, they're vampires. But all the vampires are pretty much zombies instead of vampires. They just like pretty much just run around mindlessly, like feeding on people, and it's just very much a lower quality show. I only got like 3 episodes in, and I'm like, click. I really wanted to like you.
Yeah, I'm really bad for that. Like, I can't stop watch. I mean, like, if it's a series, it's much easier. Like, because you get that you get the opportunity to stop watching it between each episode. But if
Yeah.
it's like a movie, I can't do it. Like, I just gotta watch the whole thing.
Yeah, I probably would
Like,
finish it if it was a movie, but yeah, TV series, I'm just like 2 or 3 episodes in, I'm just like, oh, why am I wasting my time?
Yeah. There was that one that I watched recently with Scarlett Johansson. I can't remember the name of it now, but it was like so weird. She's like an alien that like.
How's that under your skin?
Yeah, under your skin. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that is really weird.
I haven't seen that, but I can't imagine any movie with Scarlett Johansson in it being a waste.
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, there's a scene in there where she's absolutely naked, and you see everything. So, like, there's obviously a bonus to it.
Write that movie down, Jim.
But the movie itself is just so, yeah, it wasn't good. I don't know, like, I don't get it. Like, she's like a really good actress.
Well, yeah, but she actually started in some like pretty underground and B-movie stuff. Like I think she kind of got her break in. Crap, I can't think of his name now. But oh my god, I'm having a brain cramp. I can't think of it, but he's no, he's a name, but he does kind of like lower budget stuff.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Like, cause yeah, she's been in a lot of stuff, but that was a long time ago, and this movie came out quite recently.
Oh, really? Well, you gotta fill your time between being Black Widow. There's only so many Marvel movies a year.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much her bread and butter right now.
I think my favorite movie of hers is the one with Morgan Freeman, where she was 100%, is it called, or something?
Huh.
The one where she like unlocks the potential of her brain through a drug.
Lucy. No.
Lucy, yeah, Lucy, that's it.
Yeah, Lucy. Yep, that was a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah, really good movie.
I forgot Morgan Freeman was in that. Yeah, of course, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
He's in everything.
He's got the black guy.
The black guy that's not swearing? Oh, it must be Morgan Freeman. The black guy that's swearing must be Samuel L. Jackson.
The person, the black guy who's narrating, Morgan Freeman.
There was talk of Morgan
Just
Freeman
waiting on
like
her
doing
response.
like the voice for like a navigation app.
Alright.
I remember seeing that somewhere. Oh man, I forgot I gotta hunt down friggin' GameBound. I forgot all about that. I got sidetracked in my mission. Oh no! What have I done?
Sorry.
That was just like that's the problem. That's the thing you gotta watch out for in this game. You can't have just like, you know what, I forgot I meant to go this way, and then just accidentally run into somebody.
Yeah, you've got to commit to everything that you do. It's kind of like life in a nutshell, isn't it?
Yeah. Like Yoda always said, do or do not. There is no try.
Gotta face your decisions. It's like in those like old school platforming games where you could change direction in the air.
Yeah.
That's just silly. Teaches kids the wrong life lessons.
I understand physics. No, you don't. I learned a lot
The
of
kiss
life
of
lessons
death
from
is
video
waiting for
games.
response. You responded, you missed it.
What am I not responding to?
Kiss of death.
Yeah, but what did we not respond to
We
then?
responded.
We respond!
It was like 5 minutes ago.
I'm being told that we responded. This just in?
Respond.
Yes, we have responded.
They're saying they might have already bitten us and turned us into a ginger vampire.
Oh.
Then I was like, oh, so now you're saying you're a vampire? Flip-flopping the story here?
Are you on there as GameBound? Is that the confusion, maybe?
No, I said it out loud
Flip,
Oh.
floppity flop.
Oh yeah, I do
5
remember
minutes
that.
ago.
Excuse me. Jesus. I'm like half covering the microphone, forgetting that like it's picking up everything in the room as I'm burping over here.
It's alright, that's all we'll hear once we edit everything else out.
Yep. That's the only content we're gonna keep anyways.
Yeah.
Everything else is garbage.
Burp and fart compilation.
And all our discussion about the froggeria. That's cool.
Yeah, that's staying in.
Man, this is like 2-3 hours of live streaming, and all they do is fart, burp, and talk about some diarrhea frog. It's classic. I'm gonna try this whole like
Comedy gold.
kill a frog bigger than me thing.
Yeah, so see the guy in the very top. Just run right into him, and you'll get revenge on him. I'll come up and show you
But not when he's stationary, right?
how it's done.
I can't touch him while he's stationary, right? I have to hit him while he's in air.
Yeah, so like the easiest way to do it is because you're really fast, you can eat the flies around him. And even if his tongue's already left for a fly, you can technically steal it if you're quick enough.
Oh, I control him.
So like yeah, you can totally troll him, and that'll, if he's trying to keep its multiplier up, which he will be, then he'll eventually jump, because you're stealing up all the flies and he's got no choice but to go somewhere where there's flies.
I'm forcing your hand to your frog. But, I mean, there's always the whole, he could go, oh, well, let me just step on you and eat your flies.
You're all going after him.
Yeah.
Go team! Flank him!
I know. Team Rocket, blast off!
It's like a pack of wolves going into
I know, right? Like, alright. Flank him! Converge on whoever this guy is.
I'll come and help you try and get some. There's a whole bunch of people up there.
Man, how far away is he?
Whoa, that has a big frog.
You'll know when you see the island approach. Shit. You like a funny there. Oh shit.
Oh!
Make sure you die first though, so you get revenge first. Don't try and kill him before you've got revenge.
Oh, don't worry.
It stays for like 10 minutes.
Oh, don't worry. I'm dead.
I died.
That is one big pimple on my screen. I think we should get this tick bite checked out. There's fuck GameBound. Oh god, the temptation. Hi, fuck GameBound. You want to move, don't you? You know you want to move. You know you want to move. Hello.
Oh,
Fuck, he's like, fuck game man. I'm
this
sorry.
frog isn't even that big.
He's just trolling, just sitting here fuck GameBound like, what are you gonna do about it? You could have killed me when you were big, but now you're little. Oh, he just faded away. Well, I'm profiting from
He
his
went
mistake.
AFK.
The baby probably woke up. Had to get the baby. Ha ha ha. I can only assume that fuck GameBound was Cole. It had to been. We have such good and supportive friends.
Yeah, you don't have any haters.
Nope.
No hate.
With friends like mine, you don't need enemies.
Man, you just a hater.
I also do a podcast
This guy-
with another friend of mine, and I'm always just like, so what'd you think of the last episode after I edited it and got it up? He's like, oh yeah, man, I thought I told you, I've never listened to any of our episodes.
He's freezing.
I'm like, we have 80 podcasts up, and you've never listened to one? No, man, I thought I told you. Yeah, no, I don't listen to them. I was there, man, I don't need to listen to them. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, I have to listen to them, you should have to listen to them too.
Oh shit, sorry.
You killed him.
Accidentally killed him.
What?
It was ow.
It was an accident?
It was an accident.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. It was an
Sort
accident.
of.
Picking a normal fly increases your multiplier by 0.1.
Mufasa. Mufasa is ranked 70th in North America. Yeah. Oh my god. My ability to read is impaired, apparently. The British grapefruit! No! Annihilated. I'm just going around recklessly killing myself and everyone around me. Oh god!
You're gonna take
The
that.
fearless nestling ate my soul. The frog reaper. The harbinger of death.
Baker of
Oh man,
pies.
I can have 2 revenge things going at the same time.
Yep, you can technically have as many as you. It's infinite.
Wow.
But they only last for like, I think 10 minutes.
Still, I could like suicide myself 3 or 4 times real fast and then just go get like some real super fast revenge. Woo!
Yep.
I'm just gonna profit from those
One way
guys'
to do it.
mistakes right there. Yeah, thank you. I don't have my timing down at all for this whole headbutting thing.
Yeah, it's tricky.
It's pretty tricky to get the hang of it.
Yeah.
One thing that makes it easier though is if you hold down on the left mouse, you can rotate. So like that can be a good way to sort of line it up before you do it, because when you tap, obviously the frog rotates before it jumps. So if you manage to line it up, then you'll sort of jump exactly where you want to go straight away.
Oh, cool.
You kind of need to do that to get the big guys.
It's too many layers of depth. to
It's
this
the
game.
elite skill that only the elitist of the elite can master for their crazy PvPing. You don't know how to headbutt, man. You're not elite. Stop feeding.
Yeah,
Yeah. This is just like a major jungle fest.
Yep. Stop feeding, God.
Is that a guest number 2?
They're quite cool to
Dark pie. Day monkey.
Do you reckon we could get this on esports?
On esports, yep. It's the new
Could you imagine
LOL.
that? But to be honest, they play that fucking stupid mobile game. I don't know the name of it. It's like Mobile Legends or something like that. Is
Okay.
it called?
I'm not familiar, but
It's like League of Legends for your mobile.
okay.
So it's like got a virtual controller and all that sort of stuff. They play that on esports.
Huh.
I don't know how anyone can find that.
Whoever lines
Fun
their
to
pockets,
watch.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Although I think the reward was something like 100,000.
Okay,
Whereas,
I'll play. I'll
Yeah,
lose
but like
so
League of
badly.
Legends and that's like millions.
Yeah. I know, but they're the teams that play that shit and like compete. They're literally like just like a sports team. Like they literally are like in the same room playing on this giant network. You know, wearing team jerseys and shit.
Yeah.
You know, they play all the time, brushing up. Gotta shake off the cobwebs. I took a couple days off. I was out for the season
How much
because I
do
had
you
the
want to
flu.
be? How much do you want to be those people though?
I don't even know if I do. I'll take their money, but I don't want their job. Not that game. I mean, I'd love to get paid for playing a video game, but I don't think I could. I'd be the guy on the news like Jared found hanging in his hotel room today. Apparently, the stress of League of Legends was too much.
So what game would you play for pay? Play for pay.
No MOBA game ever. But I could play a lot of games for. I mean, in theory, I'm kind of doing that. I mean, I'm not actually getting paid, but I'm trying. You know, with the Let's Play channel. You know, trying to play video games for a living. Hello,
There's
fucking
professional
GameBound.
professional Tetris players.
I don't think I'm that good at. I'm not a puzzle guy. Like I'm decent at puzzles, but I don't think I could even remotely. Oh, this is getting brutal. Oh god! GameBound and fuck GameBound collided and detonated together.
Their souls intertwined.
GameBound and fuck GameBound merged to become Game fuck GameBound. He was all bound up with the game of fucking. I'm just starting.
A little bit like Mario
Skyrim.
Kart or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I could probably do Mario Kart. That'd be fun.
I think they do that, do they not, in some esports? Not like the major ones. I'm sure I saw that somewhere.
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers.
Man, it must be
Yeah.
It's Smash Brothers, yeah.
2D fighter games can get sketchy. I mean, Smash Brothers would probably be one of the few 2D fighter games that I would, maybe, think about trying. It can be fun. But some, like, I have a friend back in the day, like, I was never a big Tekken guy, but he was a huge Tekken guy. Like, the new Tekken game came out, he bought the game, spent a week at home mastering all the characters, all the special moves, all the ultimate abilities, or whatever they could do, and then would come over to my house and just destroy me. I'd be like, so what button is punch? Dead. Like, showed me no quarter, like, just, oh, you don't know how to play this game? Dead. 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 Hey, check this out. Dead. Dead. I'm like, you're pretty cool. Dead. Oh, this guy knows capoeira? Oh, sweet. I think that's a really cool dead. I'm like, hey, man,
Yeah,
so you're
anything.
gonna, like, let me learn how to play this? Dead. So you're not gonna let me learn how to play dead.
No one loves a ginger.
So this guy's your friend?
Yeah. Or so he claimed.
Dead.
Yeah, dead.
Till Kiss of Death, we love plenty of gingers like Ichigo.
Ginger is the coolest. Ichigo's the coolest ginger ever.
Yeah.
That guy can bankai and shit. Get some anime nerddom going on.
First manga was called The Death.
No!
The Death in the Strawberry because of his hair.
Death in the strawberry. Strawberry of death. Yeah, if I was a ginger, I would just steer into the skid. Oh god, dead. I'm dying a lot now. I feel like I should just play the unicorn. Just embrace it.
Just play the unicorn, man.
Yeah, just blame the unicorn. It's all the unicorn's fault. I'm just a walking target. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm live streaming this right now and everyone's like, I'm gonna go kill that guy.
Is that a record barracuda? Holy shit.
Yeah, that's Record Barracuda.
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 You're number 30 now. That's.
But now I'm 28 because apparently 29 and 20 and 30 collided with each other. Coming to get ya. I have like
Kiss of Death guy is really interesting.
keeping it fresh.
Yeah. That's definitely what he does.
It's time to stop being ginger and start being real. We're gonna find out in real life, not really ginger. Just uses it for the attention. Everywhere I go, my hair starts a conversation. Little do they know, I dye it. My actual hair color is purple.
Where's the fuck GameBound guy? He's my favorite.
There's no more fuck GameBound. GameBound and fuck GameBound collided, and there is no fuck GameBound anymore. It was too much GameBound for one screen. Hours of entertainment.
Many hubs.
Do you guys have the Hearthstone add-on thing for Skyrim?
I don't have any add-ons for it. I just got the game on Steam like last week or whatever. They're having a Bethesda sale, so I got the special edition for like $20. And I have since then got nothing but shit about the fact that I got the special edition. Everyone's giving me crap about it. All my friends are like, "Oh no, you should have got the regular edition or like the legendary edition, but not the special edition." I'm like, but that's the new one with all like the mods are like built into it. Like, or a lot of the old mods that are supposed to like up the graphics and the quality and stuff like that. Like, that was their big thing. Like, they did a 5-year anniversary re-release with a lot of the mods built into the game instead of having to get them after the fact.
Right.
And I'm like, that sounds cool. I'll just get that for $20. And everyone's like, no, man, there's no good mods for that. I'm like, I thought the whole point was you don't need mods. It already has them built in. No, you still need mods. You can't play Skyrim without mods. I'm like, what just happened to playing games, man?
Yeah.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
What happened to just having fun? Fucking wonder in the world. An adventure.
I don't like the live stream says watch Jared play Skyrim for the first time ever. Yeah. And I had several people just stop in and just go, "Is this really your first time?" I'm like, "Yes." What's this mean? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. They're like, "Holy shit, this really is your first time playing." I'm like, I don't understand the question. And I'm like missing stuff, and like people are like telling me on the live stream, like, "Go here, do this, go here, do that." How did you not know to go there? I'm like, it says in the title, I've never played this fucking game before. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. And then another person like, well, you really should have this mod, and this mod. I'm like, why? Because then it allows you to do this, and this. I don't even know what you're talking about, man. You're speaking German to me right now.
Just play the game.
Can I just play the game? And can I, like, enjoy the game a little bit before I start modding it so I can at least know what the real game's supposed to be like?
Yeah, that happened when I was streaming Fallout 4, too. They're like, no, go to this town first. No, go to this town first. Like,
yeah, some dude's like, you need to go to the Forge, and I'm like, okay. When I find the Forge, I'll check it out. And he's like, you already passed it. I'm like, oh, I don't fucking know what a Forge looks like. Like, they're all buildings when I'm walking through town. I don't know which one's the Forge. There's ones in a big sign that said Forge.
But these people are the people that have like played the game that many times that they know like
everything.
The exact way to play it.
Yeah, I had one person that was like baby stepping me through it. They're like, okay, if this is really your first time, when you hit the first town, you want to go here and talk to this dude, and then you want to go here and talk to this person. You got to go to this person and accept their quest to take the letter. And I'm like, oh man, I don't want to do this delivery shit. They're like, don't worry, it's just across the street. And I'm like, I would never have known that. You got to go across the street and you deliver the letter. And I'm like, okay, they're like, it's gonna set you up. And like, it literally changes how the game ends. And I'm like, did you just change the ending on me? What if I don't want that ending? What just fucking happened? Can I undo it?
You're like, how do I open inventory screens?
Yeah, I'm literally trying to figure out how to play the game, like the controls of the game, and they're like, do this. I don't know. I'm trying to, like, because I kind of feel like the controls are a little counterintuitive. Yeah. My tongue is stuck out. Woo! I don't want to touch anything.
You walking around with your tongue stuck out, boy?
Yeah, man. My tongue's hanging out.
Put that tongue back in your mouth, boy.
It's stuck on a fly and just chilling.
Your fly's open, bro.
Crap. I had a connection issue. That's what happened. I lagged. But yeah, the controls are a little counterintuitive. I would feel like jump would be A, but jump is Y. Why, I asked? Right. I do not know.
Why
and then
jump?
Instead of like the run button, like in most first-person shooter kind of games, like to run, you'd push down on your L3 button, you know, your left analog stick. But in this game, I have to hit like left bumper, I think it is, or something like that. I don't know. It's really weird. Yeah. So I'm just like, oh no, I meant to run. Oh shit, no, I didn't want to. No, I want to jump. No, god damn it, what am I doing? I felt like I was 10 again, watching like a 50-year-old parent try to play Mario. You know what I mean? Like, no, you just hit the A button. God, why are you so stupid? Yeah. How do you make the thing, like, you know, I don't know, like, back in the day, I always used to laugh, like, my mom tried playing Mario way back in the day when I first got it when I was, like, 8. And she'd be one of those people that, like, when she was trying to make her dude move, she'd, like, tilt her controller and, like, wave it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, go over here, and I'm like, no, there's buttons. You push those. You don't wave the controller around in the air. Which is actually ironic now, because nowadays you actually do that shit. You know, like with the Wii and stuff.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah. Someone saw someone doing that, like, well, why don't we fix the actual problem?
Yeah. You know what? They were just ahead of their time.
Yeah.
We thought they were the dumb ones, but really they were just years ahead of us. So yeah, I really felt like the old man trying to like learn how to play a video game when I was playing Skyrim yesterday. I'm like, God damn it, I'm only 35. God damn it.
That's pretty old.
I know, I'm ancient.
Closer.
In video game years, I'm like 1,000.
You're closer to 50 than you are to 10.
Yes, I am closer to 50 than I am to 10, Jim.
And you have 10-year-olds telling you how to play.
But I'm closer to 25 than I am to 50. I mean, if we want to just throw random numbers out there.
Oh. Fuck, GameBound's trying to get some action. I'm just playing this mofo.
Trying to get all up in it. Because I want to get up on it.
Ginger is the most real thing. Anything else in the planet, just like unicorns.
I'm ranked number 13. I don't even want to eat anything. I just want to keep this unlucky number position. So are there any like hidden like things in this game that I should know, like old school Final Fantasy, like if you had like 777 for health, like you're actually invincible?
Maybe.
I get like a score of like 777, like I get like a unspoken of like modifier or something.
There's only one way to find out.
Play more.
Yep. Pay real money.
There's one way to get this super awesome mod we haven't been telling people, but if you want to just donate $1,000, we'll give you the developer invincibility that you're allowed to use once. But for yet another low price of $1,000, you could use it again. All you have to do is fund our next project.
Yep. Or just watch loads of ads about Russian brides and then wonder how Google thinks that you like that, and maybe it's trying to tell you something.
I would laugh if someone was like, okay, so here's the deal. I want to fund your next project. You're showing some skill. I like it. I want to see what you can do with some real funding behind you. I ask one thing in return. I want to be able to turn on the developer invincibility thing whenever I feel like. And you guys were just like, can't do it. We have no moral, no, we have artistic integrity. Can't do it. No, sorry. I mean, like, we'd love to take your money. It sounds cool, but like, that would just seriously devalue the game. I mean, like.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I probably would do that. I'm the kind of person.
We got Twitter, Kiss of Death, and Facebook,
and Google Plus,
and Google Plus,
and YouTube,
and Patreon. We'd love to talk to you on Patreon.
Write us a comment on YouTube, and you can talk to us on Facebook. And now that we've given you my Steam account name, you can talk to me on Steam too, technically.
Yeah.
I mean, if I accept your friend request.
That's what I do whenever there's like a big YouTuber that I actually want to talk to. It's just like throw them a few dollars on Patreon.
Now I can bug the shit out of you.
Right? I've talked to like guys that have like 400,000 subs and shit. Like, sweet. So if you want to chat,
what Jim was saying is, throw us a couple dollars on Patreon.
Yeah, we'll chat all day.
Yeah. I will talk to you in all my free time. Wait, I don't really have any free time. If we started making some money on Patreon and this project, then we could have more time to spend on this project. It's weird how that works. If we didn't have jobs, stupid jobs.
That's what's wrong with this country, is everybody's got jobs.
Actually, what's wrong with this country is a lot of people don't have jobs.
figured out how to do that yet.
I know, right?
What the? How do I not have a
Yeah,
job?
how do I not have to work so I can just do YouTube all the time? If I could just wake up and go to work by getting out of bed, putting on some clothes, and getting to my computer chair. Woo! And then just like YouTube all day. Be a brave new world. Put on my big boy pants. Walk 10 feet to my computer chair. And then like a...
Some people do that.
I know. Then like a grown-ass man, play video games.
I'm pretty sure there was a documentary on Netflix about people that played that Second Life game, and they made money out of it or something by like an in-game shop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there were some people making money on the Diablo 3 for a while, because for a while there you could sell the items that you got in game on eBay, like it was actually part of the game system.
What?
Yeah, I remember there was a dude that I worked with for a little while. He's like, yeah, I made like $300 the other day. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, how? He's like, yeah, I was playing Diablo 3 and I ran into this random cool item. And I'm like, I'm not connecting the two dots. So he explained the whole thing to me, and I'm like, why are you not doing that all the time? But that was also like when the magic items were like completely random. So you were less, like, you know, very unlikely to get good items for your class. Like, if you were playing the Barbarian or whatever, you'd probably, like, 90% of the time you're getting stuff that's not even for Barbarian. So it was, but then they changed the system so you couldn't sell it on eBay anymore, or they took, like, a cut or something. I don't know. They changed something, and it became not a thing anymore.
It's not like Blizzard to want money.
I know, right?
To focus on making money over everything else.
Just goes. That's one of the things that's been bugging me like the last, I don't know, like 5-6 years. I think it all started with Full Tilt Poker. Like every time people start to find a way to make a living on the internet, they take it away. Or they change something. Like
yeah.
I started to make money on playing Full Tilt Poker online. I used to be like a huge into poker. And I literally turned like $20 into $200 in like a week and a half, and I'm like, I'm starting to get it. I'm getting the hang of it. I can do this. I can do this. Because I did awesome in real life, but playing online is like definitely a different skill set because you can't read people and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
And then literally like 2 days after I like turned the $20 into the $200, Full Tilt got shut down and I lost all my money. I'm like, motherfucker!
So why did they shut it down then?
Well, it was not based in the U.S., but the FBI shut it down because they were claiming it was like, you know, illegal online gambling and like all kinds of like weird shady connections, and I don't know, it's this whole big conspiracy thing. Because, I mean, of course they were using a lot of loopholes so like people, you know, Americans could play even though gambling was illegal. But then, you know, the FBI started connecting some dots somehow, I guess. I don't know the whole, you know, I'm not a part of the FBI, so I don't know all the details, but... Yep. Like, I literally logged onto Facebook and there was just this giant FBI icon. Like, FBI has shut down this webpage. And I'm like, nah. Go online on Google and, like, search it. I'm like, holy shit, they really did. Like, arrested all the top...
So at that point, you're like... At that point, you're like, back to Neopets then.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, well,
Did you ever play Neopets?
Oh, no, I never did.
Oh, man. That's where my childhood was.
Yeah, I just kept justifying it. I'm like, I didn't really lose $200. Technically, I only put 20 on there. I only lost 20. Technically, I only lost $20, but I mean, in reality, I had $200 on that fucking account. And I feel like every time Jim and I start to get a handle on how to like work YouTube, YouTube changes something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it at all.
Fucking yeah.
Like, they have something that works, and yet they decide to keep breaking it over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, we have a catalog of, like, what, like around 800 videos on our site or something like that?
Yep.
And And like they've all been fine, but then just what was it, like a week ago, all of a sudden like a bunch of them got flagged for no reason.
Yeah, because they let bots run around doing all their freaking judging and shit.
Yeah, they have bots making decisions.
These
Just
bots
like
have decided
AI is a good idea. We've never seen The Matrix.
These bots will decide what you're allowed to make money on. Well, thanks, assholes.
That's all I have to say about that. Oh, I'm big again, and I didn't even realize it. I'm big like Tom Hanks.
This summer, Jared is big again like Tom Hanks.
Coming nowhere near to a theater nowhere near you.
Coming to limited release theaters for one day.
Check it out, or just stay at home.
Or sneak in after the movie you actually paid for.
Or just pirate it online, like an asshole. Get the shaky camera version on whatever pirate website you use.
Just remember, stealing movies doesn't give you the right to call yourself a pirate. So don't go going, arr, I'm
No.
a pirate now.
You have to have an eye patch and a peg leg to do that. Hey man, pirates is a serious issue in some places.
Yeah, I saw that movie. About the pirates.
Multi-pirate?
Mark-a-pirate?
Multiplier it?
Mark-a-pirate?
Mark-a-pirate? Market a pirate? Sponsor a pirate today!
Kiss of Death is leaving the stream.
Bye, kiss of death again. Or bye again, kiss of death.
Bye
Or
again, Kiss of Death.
enjoy kissing someone else's death.
We'll see you when you come back.
Have a nice day, thank you. We love you.
Thank you, come again. City customer, you cannot hurt a Twinkie.
Thank you, come again. Pooh, I want a super squishy, made entirely out of syrup. Such a thing has never been done.
You must be a bad man.
She can't take it, she's breaking up. Ding! Here you go.
Need
If you
more
survive,
power.
please come again.
Man, I remember when you played this the first time, you had like 100,000 score.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, watch the video.
Nuh-uh.
You had like a
You're lying to me. You're a
Yeah, like-
liar.
you had like a 300 multiplier.
That's because I was focused on keeping my multiplier up, and I've looked at my multiplier like 4 times in the last 2 hours. Just chilling like a villain, man. Just, you know, eating flies. Just, you know, me being me. Throwing my siren on every now and then for fun to run a few red lights.
So what time is it over there? Must
Over
be
here?
almost- yeah, 2 a.m. by now.
It's 1:20.
See the dedication, Jim.
The dedication. And they have to work
The
at 3.
sacrifices that they are making to be on this live stream with us.
Yeah.
They're staying up late and playing video games. Do you know how hard that is? What kind of dedication it takes? People don't just do that every day, you know. I mean, that's real world shit.
It's just because I don't have time to watch your videos, so I figured I'd just be in them.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just like my friend. I mean, I don't have to watch the podcast. I was in the podcast. I was there. I spoke.
Just two really, really big frogs.
You change all
over on the
this
left.
around to embarrassing, self-deprecating shit.
I know, I've been joking with my friend that I do the podcast with. I'm going to start cutting him out of the podcast, and he would never know. Since I do all the editing, and he never listens to any of the episodes, I'm like, I'm just going to start cutting you out of the podcast.
Cole says,
It'll just be the Jared show.
Cole says, look at this coward just eat flies at number 3. He goes, how's that corner doing? Is he number 3? Oh, he's talking about us.
Mosquito red. Yeah, I'm number 3. Of course Cole was talking shit about us, obviously. Duh. That's what he does, man.
He's always talking
Hey, man.
shit.
Haters gonna hate.
Yo, man, haters gonna hate.
You can judge a great man by the number of enemies he has. I think that's a saying, and if it's not, I'm claiming it. Check out all those awesomely huge frogs that are bigger than you and can whoop your ass. Why aren't you going and playing with them? Oh yeah, because they can whoop my ass, so... Eat a fly. Oh, I'm sorry, let me translate. Eat a dick.
You eat the fattest of flies!
Hey, I didn't get to number 3 by just charging into danger.
Choke on that fly.
We're the police, man. We just let you guys fight it out over there, and then we'll wrap it up when we're done. Oh, I saw this video the other day, and it just kind of, like, made me sad that, like, the default comment, like, this guy goes over to a cop, and he's like, I just want you to know, sir, that this man over here keeps assaulting me. I understand if you can't do anything about it, but I just wanted you to be aware. And I'm like, is it just, like, me, or is it sad that he, like, commented on that, and then the cop didn't do anything about it? Like, oh, he's assaulting you? Okay, cool. I understand if you can't do your job. You know, that you're a civil servant, you're supposed to serve and protect. That's like a saying that you guys are taught. But, you know, this guy over here, he's assaulting me. Yeah, it's cool though. I understand you can't do anything about it. I just wanted you to know. It made me feel better that someone would know that I was getting beat up. I just really wanted some attention. Not my own personal safety. Oh god, the multiplier! The multiplier!
Markiplier. He's at 58.4.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm really starting to feel that speed decrease as I'm getting my fat ass around this fucking screen. Can't get 2 flies fast enough.
Kill it. Yeah.
Oops, my bee.
Now roll in it. And rub
I mean,
yourself
my fly.
Rub yourself with butter.
Let me bathe in your guts and glory.
The highest ever score is 1,029,000.
Oh, that's all? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was that guy that was in the chat.
That was the guy that was in the chat?
Yeah, he went on Twitter and was like, hey guys, look, I have the highest score and I'll be on the stream later.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Just so you know, like, I whoop all asses, and I just thought I'd stop by and just, like, let you know that, by the way, you suck, and I'm awesome!
Cole says it's not his fault that our content has conditioned him to enjoy our pain and suffering.
Our content had nothing to do with his enjoyment of our pain and suffering. His life has conditioned him for that.
He loves it.
He's enjoyed our pain and suffering long before we ever started doing GameBound.
So we're doing
He's like a misery vampire. He feeds off the misery of others.
He's a time vampire.
Time cop. Bro cop.
Fuck Broforce, man. God.
Fuck Broforce. Hey man, we beat it. It's over. Get over it.
It was
Move
a
on.
struggle.
There's only like 2 or 3 episodes of us playing the final boss. Just the final boss.
Most of the end of the game is like, which bro was I? I don't know, I'm dead.
Yeah. Like, oh sweet, I'm this guy dead. Oh sweet, I'm this guy. Finally someone good for the last boss dead. Yeah, it was brutal. That's for sure.
Cole says he sparkles when we cry.
He sparkles when he... I thought that was when he stood in the sun, yeah. Oh my god, that movie. So, yeah, I do nothing about that movie. Nothing about it. Had no idea. Complete media blackout. And then took a girl on a date to go see it. It was her idea. She's like, oh, I'd like to go see this. You know, I've actually already seen it once, but I'd see it again. I'm like, it's a vampire? She's like, it's a vampire movie. I'm like, dude, you want to go see a vampire movie? You're awesome. Let's go see this vampire movie. And I'm watching it just, like, crying inside because I want to just be tearing it apart. But I'm on this date with this girl that loves this movie. And I just want to be like, oh, my God. I hate this I hate everything that's happening right now. And I hate you for bringing me to this. But you don't want to be an asshole while I'm on a date. Oh my God, but I just want to be an asshole so bad. And then the scene where like he steps into the sun and starts sparkling, I just had to, I yelled out in the theater, I'm like, I'm fabulous! Because he's like, you don't want to see me in the sunlight. You don't want to see what happens. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be good. He's going to be fucking all scary and shit. He's gonna fucking I can accept him not burning in the sun if it shows like his true form and he's all scary and mean and fangy and vampire-y, and then he sparkled and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck? He's fabulous!
You're like, I'm gonna puke now!
You don't want to see me sparkle, that would be gay.
You don't want to see how gay I look in the sunlight.
I'm like, why is he warning people? Like, this is why we don't go out in the sun. Because everyone's going to think you're homosexual? Like, because you're going to be more flamboyant than anyone ever? Like, whatever, dude. Just embrace it. I mean, we know you like sucking on stuff, so, like, just go with it.
So
Have you read any of the books?
What's that?
Have you read any of the books before?
Why the fuck would I have read any of those books?
I picked them up at Hannaford on the shelf.
I'm sorry.
They're so badly written, dude. It's like
yeah, and
yeah, like, and then, like she said, and then in this paragraph 10 times.
Yeah, see, I don't give books more than like 3 chapters, so like, and that's pushing it sometimes. Oh yeah, and then. Where's that trash can? I have some lighter fluid around here somewhere.
So I take it that date went well then.
Oh yeah, totally, yeah. Not as well as it should have after having to suffer that.
Did you go on a second date?
We did go on a second date. We went on a few dates, but we never watched that movie again. It was painful.
Have you ever watched that? I don't watch it, but
Catch you later,
is
Jacob.
it called iZombie or something like that on Netflix? Where it's
no, I haven't. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've been meaning to check it out. It looks decent, but I have not seen it.
I don't watch it, but like the missus watches it, and I can't get it because the main character in it is a zombie, but she doesn't look anything like a zombie.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing that I kind of like threw me off. I'm like, okay, so it's called iZombie, which I'm totally over the whole anything. Like, okay, iTunes, iPod, great, whatever. Random bullshit, aggravating. But yeah, like, okay, so you're a zombie, but you're really not a zombie. You're some sort of undead thing that's not really a zombie. You just have to eat brains for fun, and that's it. Like, you probably are cold to the touch. Like, that's nice, but that's not a zombie.
Yeah, I don't get it. Because I like zombie stuff because, you know, zombies are kind of cool in their own way, but yeah, she's not a zombie.
Yeah, I dig a lot of zombie stuff. I think, sadly, it became such a huge trend that there's a lot of junk zombie stuff out there, but...
Yeah.
But zombies are very cool. Zombieland's probably my favorite zombie movie ever, even though it's pretty much a comedy, but...
Zombieland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
It's a really good movie. Perfect characters.
Yeah, Bill Murray playing himself. Awesome.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Shaun of the Dead was good too, yeah.
Oh, come on, Sean.
Yeah, Shaun of the Dead's good.
Yeah. Comedy zombie movies apparently are the best zombie movies. Oh god, the pressure of keeping this. Oh, I'm only 9.3. Oh my god.
It's gonna smell great though, being surrounded by zombies. Can you imagine?
Yeah, no, I would not want to be surrounded by zombies.
Putrid flesh. Coming at me.
Yeah.
What about that one?
No, stay away.
There was the series with Drew Barrymore. Did you see that one?
Oh yes, I did watch that. Yeah, that was decent. I mean, again, it was the whole
Yeah, I
like,
really
the
liked
zombie's
that.
kind of a real person that just eats people, but
Yeah, but it was a bit more realistic.
yeah, it was
I
more
think.
realistic. Tim, what's his face? Her husband, I can't think of his name.
Oh yeah, I don't know his name.
Yeah, it's
It's
Tim
a low-key
something.
act.
But yeah, I like him in most stuff. I hear he's kind of a douche in real life, from what I've heard. But I have always appreciated his acting talents. I don't know what he's got, some kind of weird mannerism that for some reason I always think is interesting. Like I liked him in Live Free and Die Hard. And what's that other movie? Oh yeah, I think the first movie I ever like noticed him in was The Girl Next Door.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's in that.
But yeah, that was a decent series with Drew Barrymore. I'm not a big Drew Barrymore fan,
I really
but
like
she
it.
was good in that.
Yeah, me neither. I think she did a really good job in that. Yeah, because like the only things that I think like Wayne's World and like fucking what was the one where she was like what was Wayne's World where she was like that Swedish. You know, she did a lot of kind of like comedic things, and
Yeah.
I think that kind of set her up for that sort of thing. But yeah, it's cool to see her doing something a bit more serious.
Yeah, sometimes
Although
I
it's
forget
still
she's the
kinda
little girl
funny, I
from E.T.
Yeah, yeah, she is. Yeah.
Like, Drew Barrymore got her start in E.T. I'm like, what? That was actually one of the things that I liked about the movie Scream, which they purposely got like a bigger name actor to die in the first scene. You know, she's, you know, oh great, this movie's got Drew Barrymore in it, sweet, whatever. And then she's dead in like 10 minutes. You're like, yes! I mean, whoa!
So
Yeah.
Q said a good many things here. He said first, when we were talking about Twilight, he said if there were dragons, F would have fisted himself to it.
Fuck you.
Then he said he can almost hear George Romero rolling over in his grave. When we were talking about what zombie movies we like.
Oh.
And then he also says, "Dear number one frog, kill this coward."
Dear number one frog, come kill game. I am number one frog.
Not according to
Score
the map.
wise.
Go kill that guy. You guys should
I am the number one. I'm killing number one.
kill that number two. Get yourself a number.
Yeah. Call yourself a killer and get a number.
Have you guys seen Bunraku? Movie's sick.
Seen what? Sorry.
Bunraku.
Bunraku?
Bunraku, I don't know. I've not heard of it, so I've probably not seen it.
Yeah, amazing movie. If you're into, like,
Puppet theater?
I mean, I always describe it as like an Eastern / Western. Like, it's kind of like a Western, but there's no guns.
Right.
Like, it's kind of a martial art movie meets a Western and this weird kind of, I don't know, it's this weird hybrid. It's kind of like its own thing. It's really hard to describe. There's a lot of different things colliding into this one movie. But, yeah, definitely a great movie.
I'll need to check it out. I've got like a massive list of movies that I need to watch.
Yeah, it's got Hellboy in it. What's his name?
Yeah, I don't know
That guy that plays Hellboy and is from Sons of Anarchy. And
Oh, I only figured that out the other day. I love Sons of Anarchy. I hadn't put the link that the guy in Sons of Anarchy is the same guy that did Hellboy.
yeah, he's in Blade 2 as the bald guy or whatever that Blade has an issue with, and he's actually in a ton
He's
of
in that
movies.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally thought like this was a guy that's not been in any other things ever.
Oh yeah, he's in like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind
Start
of like
popping up all
a
over the
top
place.
list B actor. You know what I mean? Like he's at the top of the B list chain. And he's just
Yeah.
like in everything, but you don't even realize it because a lot of the times he's playing like support characters,
Yeah.
or he's wearing a lot of red
I was
makeup.
really good in Sons of Anarchy. Did you watch Sons of Anarchy?
I watched the first couple seasons. Yeah, I had a roommate that was
Blorm
into it.
Bloomer.
Is that the edge of the world?
Yeah, I found the edge of the map, Jim. The world is flat after all.
I had somebody legit trying to tell me the world is flat the other day.
Yes, that's a thing.
Oh, really?
Yes,
So-
you didn't know about the trend of retards in the world that think the world is actually flat.
Prove it's round.
Yeah, there is actually people that think that.
Yep.
I don't know whether they think it or they're just stubborn.
Or just
Surely
retarded.
they don't really believe that.
I'm really stubborn, and I picked this to be stubborn about. I had to pick something.
I'm so scared to move near this tiny little frog.
Nuke the
I never
wings.
thought being like this massive thing, I would be afraid to move.
Wait for it. Now. They'll never suspect it.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Ah,
Crouch squashed him.
okay.
You teabagged him, dude.
Yeah. Teabagging, teabagging. Enjoy my giant frog penis.
What would that look like, Frog?
I don't know. I never dissected a frog. I don't know what frog penises look like, Jim. I'm sorry. I dissected a fetal pig in anatomy class.
Really?
Yep, that's why I hate the smell of bacon. Makes me sad.
Oh man, that would make me really sad.
It's not all bacon all the time, but sometimes when I smell freshly cooked bacon, it reminds me of a fetal pig soaked in formaldehyde.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Flashbacks of chipping away its skull, so I could look at its brain.
Ugh.
Kill that bastard.
Yeah.
Make sure he's not aiming at you. Die, Donnie!
I feel like he's here for revenge. We're having a Mexican standoff. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
You just gotta predict it, man. You play poker.
Yeah, but he's better at this than me. He built the damn game! You think he's got skills I don't? Because he does. You think I got skills that he don't? I don't.
Do the thing where you hop backwards, I'll get him.
Yeah, just moonwalk. Shit, Jesus, why can't you just moonwalk? Oh god, I'm so
The
scared.
joke's on you. We don't care about our multiplier.
I wasn't scared of frogs smaller than me until about 30 minutes ago when I found out they could kill me.
Yes.
That made me happy. Like, yes, this size has accomplished something.
Come on. Do it. I sense blood in the water.
No, I clicked wrong. I should have been there sooner. I'm so scared.
Oh,
He's too close. Oh! Gosh.
almost got you.
You can kind of run over him, can't you? So you kill that one guy in mid-jump.
Just chilling like a villain. Doom da doom da doom. Oh my god!
Ah,
Yeah!
good damn.
I bluffed him. I just had to wait him out and bluff him. I never thought I'd have a Mexican standoff as the second biggest frog on the screen with a beginner starter frog. It's a brave new world.
Don't understand what that he's talking about.
He only knows the sound when it kills another man. Sometimes Cole says things. And not everyone's in on the joke. Or we're reading it so far out of context that we have no idea what he's talking about. Either way, we're confused. Please, Cole, explain your joke. Because jokes are always best when you have to explain them.
Now he's threatening to come back. This fucking
Don't make me come back in there as fuck GameBound. Proper fuck.
You're gonna be a proper snitch.
And then he fucks the rabbit.
Straight
Proper
snitching.
fuck. Yes, Tommy, I suppose. Now I gotta go watch Snatch. God damn it.
I'm sorry. Combos.
You enjoy your combos over there, you bastard.
Why are you suffering from hunger? Making Cole happy?
I'm suffering from things. Oh god, stop outrunning me!
Why you can't just eat him?
That would be awesome. Oops, I thought you were a fly, my bee.
Look, turn on your sirens and then attack. Just throw them off.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh. You just gotta ride over him, remember?
Hey man, you can only bluff the same person so many times.
I know.
Eventually they're gonna call you on that shit.
He only has like...
Oh, bullshit.
His screen is only like this big, so he doesn't even see right now, I bet.
Sure.
You know how do you play? Big frogs come out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck is that? Fucking meteorite?
Ooh. I'm surrounded by flies. Eat them, you asshole. Eat them!
Do it. Yes.
Ah.
Jim made me do it.
Fail.
You're supposed to say pwned noob.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, pwned noob. I hate that word. I hate pwned.
Phones. Yeah, it's just such a hard word to say.
Well, like for a long time, I appreciated it when I thought it meant like it was just lazy version of the word pawned, as in like the you know, a pawn in chess. You know what I mean? Like, I pawned you, yeah, whatever. Like, okay, I get it. Pawns are disposable, you know, pieces. Okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense to me. Like, no, it means pwned. That's not a word. So then I got in an argument, like when the word was first like becoming popular, I got in an argument with a dude for like 30 minutes on an MMO about how I'm pretty sure the origin of this word was some asshole trying to write owned, which is another popular slang and saying, but they hit the P, which is right next to the O, by accident, and then just tried to argue it off. And people were just like, oh, yeah, that sure, yeah, that makes sense. And then they like, I'm gonna be in on the new slang too. I'm gonna write pwned. That's my story.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Just some asshole trying to cover up the fact that they can't use a fucking keyboard. And it turns into a thing.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good guess.
I hate using people who use SS for missing in League of Legends.
SS?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never understood that either.
Yeah, what the fuck's that stand for?
Missing. Because you just use any random middle letters.
But what's that? Oh, can I type too? How do I type to people? Do I have to?
What happened?
This person, no, they ran into me. I was just sitting there and they were like, hello, and then they just ran into me.
Ran into a police car?
And they just committed suicide. Suicide by cop. Oh!
So we go for like 30 more minutes or so?
Sure.
Pre-selected responses?
Yep, pre-selected responses. Yes, sir.
There's some good ones in Earth Defense Force.
You want to see a huge list of pre-selected responses? I don't think it's supported anymore. You go back and you play Final Fantasy XI, their first MMO RPG. Woo! Because it was released in Japan and America, so they had a quote-unquote auto-translate function. You could type like part of the word or phrase that you wanted to say, and then hit tab, and it would bring up a list of pre-generated like words or phrases that started with whatever you typed, and you could select one. And it would have these red and green brackets on either side of it that let you know that it was an auto-translated phrase. So it would say it in American. It would say it in English, and it would say it in Japanese. It would have a Japanese version of the same phrase or word. So if they were Japanese, they would see the translated version. So you could speak to people, you know, in Japan and play with them on the same server. It's very interesting learning to master that.
That's crazy.
Because the best groups were the Japanese groups. I almost exclusively would play with Japanese groups in the middle of the night, so I had to get really good at that auto-translate function.
But surely it was like terrible quality translation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't like a word for word thing. I mean, you know, probably just the intention was translated. But yeah, it was kind of weird, especially since people were trying so hard to, like, group together
Explain
phrases. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So it'd be like, you know, like there'd be like a thank you translation, and then there'd be, you know, like the looking for party translation. And I don't know how Japanese works, but I know like English compared to Spanish, you put certain, like you put your descriptors. You know, like in English you'd say like the black cat, but in Spanish they like the direct translation would be like the cat black. You'd put the descriptor after, you know, the item. So, and I don't know how Japanese works, if it's similar to that, but I'm just like sitting there thinking like you guys are grouping a lot of different translated functions back to back as if you're making sentences, and I don't know if you really are. Like you think you're making a sentence, but you might not really be making a sentence. You know, please.
It's pretty clever that they did that.
Yeah, it actually was a really cool function. I mean, it made groups work, but sometimes you'd be really confused. But then a lot of weird Japanese slang kind of started to creep into the game. Like, you know, and your typical average, you know, English speaker would be like, you know, if they needed to go to the bathroom, they'd be like BRB for be right back, or, you know, or bathroom break or something like that. So BB was another common one. But then if you partied with Japanese people a lot, they would use WW, which apparently is like means like waru waru, which is translates into water closet, which translates into bathroom. So the first couple times I saw WW and I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? Oh no, I'm sorry, it was WC for water closet. WW was the equivalent of LOL. That's what it was.
Right.
I'm just like, what the fuck is WW? They're like, oh, they're laughing. It's like LOL, and I'm like, I don't get it. Like, yeah, it means waro waro, which is like, you know, laugh out loud. I'm like, okay, sure. And then I see WC. What's WC? Oh, it means water closet. What the fuck is a water closet? It's like saying bathroom.
I love the water closet.
Okay.
I love it. I love land.
I needed a translator for my translator.
You need... what's that song?
I would just get into groups and not talk. That was the trick. They didn't know if I was, you know, English or Japanese if I was not talking. I'm a white mage, I'm looking for party. Just put up my looking for party flag. They'd invite me, I'd join the party and just follow the group and heal their asses. That's all I had to do.
Taikuki wants you to fist him. He says, fist me, senpai.
Fist me, senpai. He had to pull out the senpai.
Yep.
Oh man, he knows I hate that.
Give him the fist.
Is he in this? Is he on this screen?
Yeah, he should be. He's in the chat.
He's in the
Oh, I don't know
chat.
if he's on.
Yeah, but is he in the game?
I don't know.
Tell him I will drive to his house right now and let you fist him.
I don't know if I'm up to it.
I don't know. I'm really tired. I think I'm getting a headache.
Like maybe 2 hours. 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm really
shit.
just not feeling it. I kind of got a headache and I don't know, the whole fisting thing, it used to be special, but now it seems so meaningless to me. No, I'm so slow.
Kill that damn developer.
I'm so scared.
That's a cool colored frog. Which one's that?
That's the tropic one,
Oh,
the
yeah,
tropical
yeah.
one. The frogical.
This is the banana
Oh, frog.
frog.
The banana frog?
The banana frog.
Banana frog.
Banana frog. Banana.
Banana, na 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 na. No! Really? I touched your foot! I touched your foot! He was like, fuck you. He's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, fuck you. Fool me 3 times, I don't think so.
Play as Oh, you don't have any other.
I have 3 frogs, Jim. I know, I'll play as random generic frog.
Fribbit.
I'll fly into the radar as a regular frog. Doom -da doom -da. Oh my god, I'm so fast again. That's what happens when you're on top of the world. Everyone's just wanting to drag you down.
See what Cole's talking said rest in peace.
Yeah. Rest in pieces.
Rest in peace.
He wanted me to go tangle with people. That's what happens. That's why I just play by myself.
Undertaker reference, Jared won't get it. Doesn't like wrestling.
Wrestling's lame.
It's not lame.
It's not lame. You're a hooker. I know. If I say that in certain circles, they'll try to body slam me poorly.
Your new friend Phoenix Dragon loves wrestling.
I'm not saying that people that watch wrestling are less intelligent than me. I'm just saying that wrestling is dumb. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just going to say something that will offend you. It's not a personal attack. It's just an observation. I would probably be better about wrestling if it weren't for the fact that everyone that I know that really likes wrestling is extremely opinionated about it. And can't take a joke. At least about wrestling. There's a swamp magician in here. Sounds dangerous. And a sleeping wizard. Oh my god, there's magic all around us.
Fearless Toad. Steam Lizard.
Steam lizard sounds like kinda creepy.
Black Vanilla. That's
Black vanilla. Nice. You know, there's no reason that shouldn't be a thing. I mean, a little food coloring doesn't have to change the flavor. Oh wait, were you going racial with that?
No.
Sparrowling. I don't know. The Tall Machine. I don't know if Tall Machine's the name I would ever use in this game. I feel pretty 2D. I feel like we were all created the same pixel height. It's like I'm popping out of the screen, I'm so tall. Oh, fuck GameBound's on the boards.
Kill him before he grows.
Got some killing to do.
I was born yesterday and I got killed.
Coming to get ya. Why am I always on this side of the map? Like, I'm always like all the way to the right, and then I'm like, I'm gonna go find people and kill them, and then I start moving more towards the right until I find the edge of the world. Like, oh, this isn't working. I'm an asshole.
He's not gonna expect you to be green.
Except he's watching the stream, I'm sure. He's commenting in it. Nobody expects the Spanish English.
What a screen looker, man.
Yeah, God, stop looking at my screen, cheater. God. I used to hate that crap, man. Like, whoo. Back in the days of GoldenEye. Stop looking at my screen.
Ah, it's right there. Stop leaving it
We're
out.
playing a multiplayer first-person shooter game. Stop looking at my screen. Stop knowing where I am.
Boom.
Thank God that worked out in my favor. I was scared.
Did they just get rid of that? Remember that TV they had where you wear the glasses and it's two-player, but everybody sees the screen differently? So you do.
Oh, yeah. PlayStation did that.
Did they just like decide like, nah?
Yeah, that was an epic fail. It was a cool concept. I really liked it. But you had to have one of the 3D TVs.
Yeah. But we have 3D TVs.
Yeah, but you had to have their 3D TV. That was the problem. I was totally going to get that. Until I realized you had to get their 3D TV. You couldn't just use any 3D TV. You had to get theirs, and they only made a 22-inch. That's all they made was a 22-inch 3D TV that worked with those glasses and system.
Oh, man.
I feel really bad for everyone that bought that system with the whole, like, 3 games that came out for it. It was a really cool concept, though. It was, like, ideal for, like, people that were, like, in a dorm room, you know what I mean? Like, or it's, like, a small space but like to play co-op or multiplayer games in the same room.
Yeah.
Can't look at my screen. Put on the glasses. You can only see your screen, cheater. Oh, fuck you! Fuck you, fuck GameBound. You're a hooker. That's it. That was a homicide, sir. Cop car is coming to get you. Woo!
I think I'm gonna shoot off, guys.
I was just gonna ask if you guys wanted to call it. It sound like you're it's pretty late over there, so.
Yeah, it's like 2 o'clock, which is all right. I mean, it's the weekend and that, so. But it's, yeah, I'm falling asleep. No offense to you guys.
Yeah, like what's that like?
You guys are awesome.
Thanks. It's been cool freaking hanging out with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We should do it again
Definitely,
sometime
yeah.
soon.
After you make a Froggeria,
Yeah.
I'll smear your
we need
screen
to
with
get-
some shit. Froggeria,
Yeah,
shitting
man,
on a screen
definitely.
near you.
Yeah. Are you the one I usually talk to on Twitter? Or...
Yeah. I
Okay.
didn't know it was you, Jim, that I spoke to. I just guessed I was talking to her. But yeah, it's me usually on the Twitter, yeah.
Right, cool.
Awesome,
Yeah.
So
Alright, well, I'll leave you guys to it.
Yeah, have
And
fun.
I guess we'll catch up some point soon.
Cool. I'm gonna let Cole kill me a couple more times probably, and then I'll probably jet too.
Awesome. Alright, well, it's been awesome, guys. Cheers for letting us to join you.
Yeah,
Been
absolutely.
awesome.
Have fun.
Catch you later, dude.
Alright, catch you later.
I feel like we had a Bill and Ted moment there. Catch you later, Bill and Ted.
Catch you later. Catch you later, brother.
At first I was afraid.
I was petrified.
I never thought that I could live with fuck GameBound still on the screen.
3 times.
The Hexecutioner. Oh!
Are we still streaming?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna rainbow it up. Here, Cole. I'm a unicorn. Come and get me.
Taste the rainbow, motherfucker.
Yeah, taste the rainbow.
Taste it. Who's that, Elo? Whoa. You like flash step through him?
Right? Flash tap.
Ah.
I know, this whole, like, ram people with your face thing, I'm still working on sucking at.
Yeah. Well, they have to be jumping themselves. But if you're-
Ah! I was starting to jump as he was jumping.
I don't know.
GameBound! Watch out!
GameBound,
Watch out!
excellent.
We're fucking GameBound!
Party time!
GameBound! What you got is what you need, and what we need is dirty deeds. We're the GameBound! Watch out! Watch out! Fucking GameBound! GameBound! Flies. There ain't no flies on us. There ain't no flies on us. There may be flies in some of you guys. There ain't no flies on us.
Farnham. Did you know TypeQQ has a YouTube channel?
TypeQQ has a YouTube channel.
Man. I've never seen any of his shit, but
That's a lie. Does he play Bullet Hells and Binding of Isaac?
yes.
We should check it out. Sounds awesome.
His
I
form-
like to watch other people play Bullet Hell games, so I don't have to.
His format is whenever he sucks at a bullet hell is when he does commentary afterwards. But if he does a complete run in one CC, then it's no commentary. It's just pure gold content.
Just pure amazingness. Pure awesomeness in a can.
But when he sucks, he's on there like, well, watch me fail, guys. Let me walk you through my process.
I'm scared. No!
You should be.
That's what I have to say about that. Free coins. No. Excuse me. Holy crap. I got the perk ups. Burp
You
pickups.
got the Molly Percocet. Oh, Molly Percocet. Oh.
I don't even know what time it is.
9.
9 o'clock. Well, ladies and gents and germs and ladies and folks and Cole,
Yep, and TypeQQ, whatever he is.
whatever you define your gender slash person slash race as.
3 Superflies.
Ooh, coins.
Besides Jimmy
Ooh,
Snooker.
coins.
What's Superfly besides Jimmy Snooker? Or whatever his
Get
name is.
revenge on a total of 4 frogs today. Man, I got revenge on 0 frogs, even when he was like trying to help me out. Fail. Daily quests. It's a whole new day. It's a brand new day. We're gonna call it a night, folks. Ladies and gents. Ladies and germs and gents. Thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. Love you all.
We're gonna cry now in the corner.
We're gonna go type QQ. Wow, I just like heard your computer just like bzzz. No longer playing game.
Stop streaming.
Peace out, Cub Scouts. Catch you next time.
Later, bros.